visiting the beautiful campus of Norris School District to take the Norris Titans in the first round of the state playoff. Mark, it's going to be a good game tonight.
Excellent game tonight. So,
Aurora comes in to the game, a 7-3 record. The Huskies are coached by Kyle Peterson, assisted by Scott Jones, Cole Askey, Tate Earp, Dana Thompson, Madison Barrett, Gary Peters, Garrett John, and James McCartney. The Norris comes in the game 8-2 record, and they got here by a win, first round win over Beatrice. And the Titans are coached by Ty Portland, assisted by Bo Hess, David Weber, Cody Rose, and Jordan Hayes. We are going to break for the national anthem, and we'll be back with the starting lineup.
Headdress and hold it in their right hand over the heart. Individuals in uniform should render the military salute, while members of the armed forces and veterans who are present but not in uniform may also render the military salute. Performing the national anthem tonight is Caitlin Glinsman. Norris High School is proud to announce that Caitlin will also be performing the national anthem at the 2020 NSAA Class B State Football Championships on Tuesday, November 24th at Memorial Stadium. Caitlin was among 150 students who auditioned for the fall championship performances. Congratulations to Caitlin and her family. Now please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Norris High School sophomore Caitlin Glinsman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting cannon gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, we are back, folks. We were just treated to a spectacular rendition of the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, by sophomore student Ms. Glinsman. And so we are getting ready for kickoff. And the Huskies won the flip, the toss prior, and they have elected to defer. So Norris will be receiving the ball. Mark, we have a relatively strong side. affects the passing game of both teams.
That will be huge. So wind is about 15 to 20 miles per hour directly from the south, which of course will be huge for not only punts, kicks, but what I'm told, Aurora really likes to throw with the wind, and they run a lot more against the wind. So we'll see if that holds true.
And it is going to be essential for the Norris Titans to stop the run game and Mr. Owens from Aurora. He has been putting up some numbers, and so the Titans will definitely have to key on him. Okay, we are getting ready to have toe meet leather. And back deep for the Titans, number 7, Christian Flinders, 5, Gail Consbrook, and it looks like 21. I believe that's McLean Meyer. Kicking off for the Huskies will be number 82, Alex Peters. Okay, so offensively, what will be the key for tonight's game?
You know, offensively, I would say we have to keep, if we can get something down on first down, it's going to be huge. We'd like to be in second short. We don't want incompletions to be second down and long at that point in time, but really turnovers from an offensive standpoint. Give Coop time in the pocket. He's fantastic both in the pocket and on the run. But the more time we give Coop, the more creative he can be.
He's definitely made some plays with his feet. That's going to be important tonight. And here we go, folks. We are off. And that ball will be a touchback in the end zone. So on offense for your Norris Titans tonight will be number 2, C.J. Hood. Number 3, your QB, Cooper Hausman. Number 4, your wide receiver, Cale Consbrook. Number 10, tight end, James Carney. Number 27, running back, Ben Langren. On the line will be number 50, Caleb DeJong. 54, Blake Whipple. 60, Dane Van Cleve. 68, Gavin Novotny. And 73, Dawson Bernheide. So we have double backs there with Cooper. Single wides are Hausman and Consbrook. We go straight to Carney, just out of reach.
Yep.
Sorry, I believe that might be Ozenbaugh out there wide to the right.
So it was a short in the flats out there to Carney. I love that we're trying to get him involved on some short passes right away.
On defense for your Aurora Huskies, we have Ethan Shaw, number 4, Mackenzie Owens, 9, Chase Phillips. Titans go to a single back, Langren in the backfield. The give is to Langren, who fumbles the ball, and it is loose on the turf. Still loose on the turf, recovered by Aurora. Inside the 10-yard line, the 9. And I believe
Number 25.
number 25, Jameson Hersberg. Your senior defensive back finally came up with that. So it looked like it mishandled maybe on the give, bobbled. So Aurora gets a big break very early here tonight. The second play. Out comes your Aurora Huskies.
First and goal at the 9 right here. This is a huge, huge test for the early defense of Norris here.
In the pistol, double wide to the right. The give to Owens, breaks the tackle, and in the end zone he goes on the first play. And just like that, folks, it is 6-0 Aurora.
Well, winning the turnover battle is one of the big keys here tonight, right? Obviously, we're down right away on that piece, and it hurt right away. One play, 9 yards, handoff directly at the middle. 6-0. We'll see what happens here on the extra point.
Here comes the extra point with Peters kicking and Shaw the hold. Good snap, hold, and the kick is good.
That's interesting. They kicked an extra point. I've heard everything on the research. They go for 2 the majority of the time. I don't know where that came from, but that's, hey.
Well, that looked good there for sure. Plenty of distance, good snap, good hold. Okay, so now Norris finds himself up against the wall again as they did last week early. Let's see how they respond.
We're definitely going to need a spark here. Man, 2 plays on offense. Incomplete pass out in the flats. Fumble by Ben Langren right off right tackle edge.
I didn't even have time to name the starters on offense. We were on defense.
1 quick play, 7-zip. 16 seconds in.
So here we go. I suspect another touchback as Aurora will be kicking with the wind.
Yeah, so we do have Aurora going left to right here, as you're probably seeing at home. Obviously Norris from right to left. Perhaps some of you are simply listening to this.
The wind blows the ball off the tee. So kicking directly with the wind into the north. And again back deep will be Flanders, Consbrook, and Meyer. Your up back, I believe, is Spalding. This one looks returnable. Consbrook at the 3. Up the middle, makes a play, makes a cut. Can he get the corner? No. Good return out to the 27-yard line.
Boy, they did a good job of turning him back in out there on that edge.
So here we go. And I'm going to finish the starters here. On your line, Caleb DeJong, Blake Whipple, Gavin Novotny, Dawson Bernheide. And they are going trips right with Consbrook, Ozenbaugh, and Carney, with Hood out left and Langren your lone back. The read option to kept by Hausman up the middle for a gain of 4, it looks like.
Yeah, we'll take that. You know what? Like we talked before, we cannot get in second and long, and so grabbing 4 right away, 4 to 5 yards here, we'll take that every day.
Good start. We just need to settle down at this point in time, have a drive, find some success.
Get a little rhythm. Getting some manageable downs will be huge here.
Single setback again is Langren. Again, the give to Langren right at the middle, who runs hard, breaks a tackle.
Nice twist.
Nice gain, falls forward for a gain of, looks like 4. So it'll be 3rd and 2, very manageable.
Very manageable. Nice job up front here by the Norris O-line. Cooper Hausman ran inside for the play, comes back in the huddle here. 10:40 left here in the first.
Consbrook comes out as Ozenbaugh comes in. We have, or that's Meyer coming in for a fullback. So we're in the eye. Meyer and Langren. The give is to Meyer up the middle, who runs hard. It is, I think he got it.
I think he got it too. Great spot.
Running like a beast. That's what we've come to expect from Dylan Meyer this year. Get
What
the
an
short,
animal.
tough yards.
Awesome.
Again, we have 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Langren your lone back. Trips right with Ozenbaugh, Consbrook, and Carney. Hood single to the left. Hausman misses Consbrook just out wide. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Cooper comes back to the sideline here. He had Kale open out there. All 3 receivers out there in the trips were kind of running some short patterns. And just a little wide there by Coop. I know we'd rather have that one back, but here we go. 2nd and 10 from our own 39.
Again, trips right. Single Hood to the left. The give is to
Huge hole.
Langren, the big hole immediately, then stopped by the entire team almost for the Huskies, but a nice gain of almost 5. So we're going to say 3rd and 5. So again, a manageable 3rd down, Mark.
Yeah, huge. You know, I'd like to see something here as a little, like a tight end dump, tight end seam. Obviously, we have very talented tight ends here. 3rd and 5 is perfect for a guy like that. You know, obviously Carney, maybe a slant to Hood here. We'll see what happens.
Maybe give Cooper a rollout option to run or pass.
Does a great job rolling this
Double
right.
left with Consbrook and Hood. Ozenbaugh right. Langren. Consbrook in motion. Great pass to the screen. Makes the first guy miss.
Awesome.
Shaw.
Great.
Shaw pushes him out of bounds. First down.
First down.
Gain of about 14. Brings it 1st and 10 at the Husky 43-yard line. If he could shake Shaw there was no one between him and the end zone.
I tell you what, they never even covered Ben out of that backfield.
I tell you what, they brought Consbrook in motion to the right, and it took the entire defense right with them. Hood took Shaw out, and he was there by himself.
Little eye candy. Their linebackers were obviously very much
So
good on
here
that.
we go double tights. The new formation for give is to Carney, who's hit immediately. Gets to the end zone, gets to the line of scrimmage, sorry. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
It was a good open field tackle there by Aurora. Bryce Barger got him down by the ankles. Number 4 came in and wrapped him up.
So on your defensive line for Aurora is number 50, Jack Allen. Number 74, Gage Griffith. Number 66, Aaron Jividen. And number 65, Wade Olson.
2nd and 10. Let's see, Pat, if we can get here in some type of manageable down and distance. Maybe take a shot here.
Double set both sides. It's a draw to Cooper. He just follows Langren into the hole for a gain of 4. That makes it 3rd and 6. Manageable 3rd and 6, and we're probably in 4-down territory, possibly.
Agreed. Yeah, with the 39-yard line here, obviously, especially into the wind, too long for a field goal. I wouldn't be shocked if we, especially if we get a couple yards on us, I wouldn't be shocked if we went for it on 4th and short.
Your linebackers for the Huskies are 55, Brecken Papanow, 31, Breton Kimling, 14, Bryce Barger, shotgun, Cooper, he looks deep, Hood's wide open, out of his hands.
Man, that was
That's
there.
one we gotta have.
Man.
So here we go, 3rd and 6. Let's forget about that, move on to the next one.
Yeah, that was.
I believe he's bringing the punt team
Yeah.
out. Coach Corling's going to the punt.
I got to believe Coach Hagg's got that one in the back of his mind here, coming up here for a couple more drives down the road. That was wide open.
James Carney is back to punt. He's been not punting the last few games. The sophomore Barrett Stone has been doing the duties. Hafer with the snap to Carney, who gets the kick off. Nice kick. Is it going to be
Great
kick?
coverage. Great coverage.
Down to the 11-yard line.
Fantastic.
Good coverage, good kick.
88,
we have a
Hunter
flag.
Hudson.
There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. I think
We're staying out there. Let's see.
it looks like. Was that a roughing on the punter? It is. Roughing on the punter.
Awesome.
1st down. You know, I think they had Carney back there. Looked like he thought about maybe running and
Yeah.
see what was there.
You know, Norris did that in the first part of the year. I haven't seen Carney back there punting for a little bit, but he's back.
That was it. So, that is not a 1st down. It's going to be running into the kicker, which is a 5-yard penalty.
Fourth and a long
So,
one.
4th and a long one.
Almost 2. No brainer to go for this. We're inside the 35, right?
Here we go. This is a big play early. Down 7-0.
Huge part of this game. 7:38 left in the first.
So we are lining up in the I with Meyer at fullback, Langren at I back.
Our heavies. We got tight end tight. Pull back in.
And the give
Back to
is to
Dylan.
Meyer.
Yeah.
And
Easy.
he bulls his way, and I believe he got it.
Boy, this.
It's going to be close.
I like the spot on the first guy that came in there. This guy from the bottom.
First
tight.
down.
Awesome.
He got it. Looks like about the length of a ball there. First down. Big play
Huge.
by Meyer.
Huge.
Okay, here we go. First, they're not moving the chains yet. And there it is. Moving of the chains. So 1st and 10 by the Titans. I'm going to get to the D-backs here for Aurora. We have number 1, Ethan Shaw. Number 9, Chase Phillips. Number 10, I believe Caden Phillips is out here right now. Single back is Consbrook.
H-back is Meyer.
It is to Consbrook. He gets the edge, breaks a tackle, slides down for a gain of, we'll call 11 for 1st and 10. Great job. Owens had a beat on him, but he beat him to the corner.
What a
It's
great seal by
good
Dylan
block.
Meyer.
Dylan Meyer and the outside. Ozenbaugh. Great job.
Trevor on the edge, Dylan on the edge. Fantastic job there to create a little pattern out there. 1st and 10. Same setup.
Okay, same setup.
Exact same.
Back to Meyer. Consbrook alone set. Again, the fake to
Great.
roll out.
Just run
Look,
it,
he's
baby.
got all day wide open. Is Carney touchdown?
Yeah, baby.
Titans.
Great play action. Same format. Fake to Kale this time, just like they did the left before. Cooper runs out to the right, wide side of the field. He throws so good out there. Carney probably did a little block and release.
The ball fake, the handoff to Consbrook brought the linebackers to the near side and gave Carney a wide open coming across the middle opposite of him. Great pass by Hausman.
Yeah.
And here we go. Hafer with the snap. Aiming with the hold. Mr. Reeves up and good.
7-7.
Tie ball game, 7-7.
What an answer.
We're going to go with it. The three amigos of perfection show up again today. Hafer, Amon, and Reeves. And it looks like they may play a big role in tonight's game. So 7-7. 6:58 left to go in the first period. It's a nice answer, Mark.
Pat.
Fourth down, convert a fourth down, 1 third down, 1 fourth down.
Yeah, Pat, let's back it up, right? Energy on their side was huge. We fumble on the second play of the game. One play for them, 7-0. We get the kickoff back. We convert a couple first downs. Fourth down was huge. Play action was huge on that play. What a monster response.
We've had a couple forget that play and move on. The fumble and the drop pass down the middle probably was a first down for sure, if not a touchdown.
Well, that's the rhythm we're talking about. That's the confidence we're talking about. Hey, it's 0-0, 7-7, whatever you want to say. It's even Steven right now. We gave him a cheap one early.
Okay, here we go. Mr. Reeves set to
Into
kick
the
off
wind.
Into the wind. It's a pooch kick.
It is a pooch.
And there's no one there. There's a chance.
Oh.
It's touched. Maybe it wasn't touched.
Yeah, I think that was touched by us. It didn't go.
That did not go 10. Oh, yeah.
Well, it did go
went
10.
yards,
Still went out of bounds.
but it went out of bounds.
So their choice would be at their own 35 where the ball went out, which they'll obviously take it here at the 42.
There was a chance there. Gave him a chance.
It's aggressive call. Yep. Oh. Actually, what they originally called on that was we were offsides on the kickoff.
Okay.
They declined, took the ball right there at the 42. Hey, that was an aggressive call. I mean, let's face it, that front line for Aurora turned around and ran right away. They were not expecting anything there.
Right. So here comes Aurora. Owen just set back. Shaw in the shotgun. Double wide right with the H-back. The give is to Owen. Nope, the handoff, fake handoff to Owen. Shaw goes
Great
up.
job.
Tackled by Wallstrom for a gain of 8.
Wallstrom's out on the edge out there. Does a great job of turning the back in. Did his job. Not only turned the back in, made the open field tackle, got him down.
So both teams will go from the shotgun tonight.
Too much on first down, though. 8. Wow.
Out wide, we have Andrew Bell. And I believe that is
With 25 in
Herberg.
motion, hand up the middle, go for it.
Owens, again, a big hole. Got to turn him back in. We're going to have a holding call. Bring that back. I believe that's going to be a holding call on number 12, holding Matt Medill. Great to see Matt Medill back tonight
Oh, absolutely.
from injury.
Huge game back for him. Yep, great call,
Holding
Pat.
on Aurora. It'll come back. As we mentioned, Matt Medill's back tonight, but we have a litany list of players who are not suited up tonight. We have senior Trey DeVoe, senior Bryson Schultz, junior Eden Holt, senior Joel Tetrick, senior Sam Langren, just to name a few. And those guys obviously played big roles on both sides of the ball. So,
Huge penalty. Laundry on the
big
turf
penalty.
there. Yep.
2nd and 7, that brings. We have trips right, single left. Owens, your setback. He fakes it. Broderson takes him outside, and Cooper Spalding out of nowhere for a tackle for loss of like 7. That is a big play.
Cooper was definitely not faked out on that piece. Great job out there on the edge.
There was a play last week where we got a tackle for a loss by outside linebacker, and I believe it was showing back maybe. And it changed the momentum of the game. We're hoping that does the same thing.
Crowd's getting into here at Norris. Trips right. Left hash here for Aurora.
Owens' lone setback.
Dylan Meyer.
Shaw rolling right, looking to throw. Get him! Throws it underneath, caught by Herzberg. An open field tackle by Consbrook, but that'll be enough for the first down. A gain of 22.
Wow, what a nice job by Herzberg, the senior. Settled down a nice soft spot in the zone there.
Found the open spot, and Shaw dropped a dime to him.
We almost had him in the backfield, though. Carney
was close.
There. Oh, man.
We had pressure. Okay, we have dual setbacks of Kimling and Owens. Back with Shaw. The give to Owens up the middle. Held on immediately. Looks like he falls forward for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
All kinds of Titans in on that one. I saw Langren, Spalding, Bernheide.
You know, Shaw does a good job of holding that in Owens' stomach till last minute. It's hard for me even to see who has the ball till it's going. Okay, this time we have single set, Owens. Looks like your H-back.
Pass.
Shaw drops back to pass. Wide open, he missed him. Carney's put a little pressure on him, so he missed.
Yeah, that pressure was just enough to make him throw a little early. Missed 10 open, wide open out there in the flats, but hey, you got to throw it early.
A quick Class B score update from Mr. Comstock. Elkhorn 6, Waverly nothing in the first quarter. Another little surprise at halftime. Kearney Bearcats 26, Bellevue West 13 in Class A.
Huge third down here. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Shaw on the gun. He the fake to Owens. He keeps it.
Oh, we stood him up.
Stood him up. He is short.
Yeah, he's definitely short.
Definitely 2-down territory, I'm guessing, Mark. What will Coach Peterson do? I don't suspect him to give this ball away.
No, not from what we've heard. He's probably 4th and what? 1,
long
one,
one,
maybe
2.
Yeah. I don't think he even thought about it. 34-yard line. I'm not sure what their kicking game is. Like I said before, was told they don't really kick extra points a whole lot. Go for 2 quite a bit, and then here they come out and surprise us. But you got to suspect they probably aren't going to kick field goals. Here we go.
Here we go. They get up, hurry to the line. Owens right behind. We call him the sniffer back behind the guard. It's a fake to him. Shaw out wide. He gets the corner in the first down. A gain of 10 on 4th and 2. They hurried to the line. Lined up Owens directly behind the right guard. Faked it to him, and Shaw got the corner.
Yeah, basically used the fullback there as another blocker coming off that edge to pin our DE at that point in time. Shaw just copies. He kept it. First down.
Again, Owens, the single back.
In motion. Hit the guy in motion.
Could have been a holding call. Was not called. A gain of 10. I believe that was Broderson over there who had some jersey stretched. But he got the corner. Hastings Grand Island Northwest update. It is Hastings 13, Grand Island Northwest 0. Plattsmouth 13, Bennington 6. Shaw with the snap to give to Owens up the middle. He finds a hole.
Good job.
Great open field tackle. Getting off his block and making the tackle. It is 1st and goal on the 9. Matt Medill making the tackle. Owens is finding that opening after he gets the ball. And I wouldn't say we're getting totally demolished, pushed back, but he is finding an opening.
Yeah, I'd like to see that replay. I know that they easily had that edge. They must have had either a fullback or a backer come over there and double team that DE for us.
Double set, give to Owens, up the middle, and I believe he drags his way just short. Looks like the half-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the half. Looks like Aurora's bringing in the heavies.
Second goal, half-yard line here. Boy, fumble turnover would be awesome right here.
Here they go. They go with a quick snap again. This time they give to Owens right behind the guard, and he walks in.
Good
Touchdown
surge.
Huskies.
Big surge by Aurora there. Big surge on their line.
So the big play in that drive was 3rd and 17, and they got the completed pass for first down.
Well, here they are out here again.
So this looks like they are going for 2.
This is what
as
we were
you
told.
had predicted.
Yeah, this is the scouting report on them. They'll come out and
Well,
see how we line up.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it gadgets, but they do run a lot of odd stuff here.
They're
on
lining
2
up
for an
odd.
extra
They're
point.
getting under center.
Yep.
And they give to Owens again, and he walks in. They just did the same play, other side. So that makes it 15-7. Huskies with 2:14 left to go in the first quarter. So I'd like to give a shout out to my partner in crime in the past, John Croker. He is out watching his daughter Callie as the Norris High School volleyball team takes on Elkhorn High in the state semifinals at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We wish them good luck tonight, them and Coach Bosinger. They got there after they defeated Aurora in the first round in 3 sets, 25-21, 25-19, and 25-20. Okay, so can we answer again? That's the question, Mark.
Yeah, we absolutely have to answer back here, at least flip the field, right? We can't be stuck back at our side of the 50 here. Big return would be great to start things off, but we do need to do a little more rhythm here, a little more ball control. We're still in the win. Keep that in mind, right? This is a pretty decent win here, kick it from the south. We're directly into it the entire first quarter.
And Peters will be kicking into the wind. And that's going to be returnable for Consbrook. Catches it at the 1. Got a block. And it's closed and hit at the 25-yard line. Good open field tackle by Jeremy Oswald.
Well, we'll see. Here we are on our own 26-yard line. We'll see how we answer here, Pat.
So 1st and 10 on the 26. Lone setback Langren with tight end tight. H-back Meyer. Looks like Ozenbaugh and Hood out wide. The give is to Langren, who is cut down at the line of scrimmage.
That was good penetration there by Aurora.
Might have been a chance for Houseman to keep that.
Yeah. Totally agree. Coach Haig, if you're listening, he could easily keep that and be down the right sideline still.
Consbrook on his way in for Meyer. So trips right with Ozenbaugh, Consbrook and Carney. Hood wide left. Langren your lone back. And there's a flag on the play. That looks like that's going to be
False start. Laundry on the turf.
Procedure. That is where we cannot get. Now it's to be 2nd and 15.
Okay, not ideal, right? I mean, obviously we can be a very quick strike offense. There's no question about that. We are big play. Wish we could grind a little more sometimes, but 2nd 15 here, we're going to have to find a manageable down and distance, get maybe 3rd and short, see if we can't get the first there.
So looks like Hood has single coverage with Shaw. Consbrook has single. Consbrook's in motion. Hood's worn right. Back to Langren on the screen.
Great block.
He's got some back. Oh, great.
Wow, that was set up.
31. Kimling closed the gap in a hurry. Sophomore linebacker.
Yeah.
And made an ankle tackle. And that tackle saved a first down for sure.
Yeah.
If not a touchdown, because Hood had his man locked up in a one-on-one block.
The great back block by Novotny there, 68. Yeah, he had probably a good 20, 25 yards there. He just got caught by the ankles.
Trips right. Single back Langren. Houseman rolling right is getting pushed by Owens. throws it away.
He was under a lot of duress. Good job just getting rid of it.
A lot of pressure by Owens.
Yep.
So we will be punting on 4th down. I believe it's safe to say.
No reason to take the sack there. Good job, Coop, throwing that away.
Bennington has come back and tied Plattsmouth 13-13. Again, it's Kearney back to punt. Hafer with another perfect snap, and that's not good laundry. It'd be another false start. So it's 4th and 15 on the 21. Kearney kicking into the wind. Kearney rolling. Punts
Great
it.
job
It's a
holding.
good pull, good hold, good coverage. Gets a great bounce. There'll be no return. Down to the 41-yard line of the Aurora Huskies.
Tell you what, actually really good coverage. Not a bad punt into the wind. We had 5-yard penalty, backed us up again. Hey, for a high school punt, that's awesome.
So with 11 seconds left in the first quarter, we will turn after that. Once the quarter's over, we'll have the wind at our back.
Be interesting to see if they take a shot here with this probably being the last play of the first quarter here with the wind, or they content just to.
I think it's a safe bet Owens is going to touch the ball here. Except Owens is in motion, coming out wide.
False start on
Now,
Aurora.
Aurora returns the favor.
Awesome. Back them up.
That's the first time from Aurora we saw that formation with Owens going in motion. Right on linebacker out.
No time off the clock. 1st and 15, obviously simply 5 yards back. Twins right.
In the second quarter, it's Elkhorn 13, Waverly 0. Double back, Shaw, cross, Shaw keeps it on the read, and is hit, but breaks a tackle. Hit early, after like 3 yards, breaks a tackle, and gets about 7, maybe 8. We'll call it 2nd and 7, and that'll be the last play of the quarter.
That is. So your Titans come back out here at the wind. First of all, here for our sponsors, a big thank you goes out to all of our broadcast sponsors here for the Norris Network. We'd like to thank Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Hausman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire, Firth Farmer Co-op, Norris Association of Educators, Norris Athletic Booster Club, Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Guthard with Remax Concepts Real Estate, U-Stop. Also here, Pat, a big thank you goes out to Gina Bowe, Kim Tilford, John Hecht, Margie Rice, the Treehouse in Hickman, Shelley Stockpart, Holly Parsley, Travis Ells, Cody Carlos, Sarah Scredder, Chelsea Reese for the donation through PayPal.
Thanks to all those. Now we have 2nd and 8. First play of the second quarter. Shaw in the gun. Owens back. Motion. Looks like we have another flag, and we're going to have another false start by Aurora. Settles was coming in motion.
I'll tell you what was 2nd and 7. Here we go, 2nd and 12 now, right?
2nd and 12.
Huge.
Titans need to take advantage of these long 2nd and 3rd downs.
Pat, what you said before is absolutely right. When Shaw, he's almost a magician back there. He holds that thing in there for a long time in the belly of the running back.
He does a good job. Let's just hope he waits too long one time and it falls on the turf for us to recover. Trips left to give to Shaw, rolling right. Looking in the flats. Good defense by Wallstrom. They call it a catch. Great catch. Both defender and receiver had their hands on the ball. I believe that was Elge.
Looks like he got about
Daniel
10.
Elge, number 13, a gain of 10. So now it's 3rd and 2. And I would guess, Mark, this would be Owens' time.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't have covered that any better. Colton Walston did a fantastic job on that. Just a little out pattern piece all over him. The ball was even contested. He almost was trying to knock the ball out.
And here's the quick and give it to Owens, what I call the sniffer back right behind the right guard, and he gains 4, maybe 5. Make it 1st and 10.
Pat, we're obviously going to have to figure that one out here as the game goes on. That just can't continue, whether it's goal line or short yardage. We're going to have to cheat in the box a little more on that one.
So double wide to the left is Herzberg and Bell. Owens and Kremling, I believe, Kimling in the backfield. The give to Owens.
Stretch that out. We had
Stretch it up. We got to contain that.
Yeah, we got to set that edge out there.
Hood pushes him out of bounds.
Looks like gain about 6. What a generous spot. Maybe 7 or 9.
And wasn't touched until 6 yards downfield. So Aurora's doing a good job of sealing their block, sealing the edge. We got to work on containment right now. Our ends are Carney and Broderson. Bernheide and DeJong, our defensive tackles. Meyer, Langren, and Spalding, and Dill, your linebackers. Shaw keeps it, breaks a tackle, and then held down by Meyer and Medill after what will be a 1st down, I believe. Gain of 5. So it's 1st and 10 on the Norris 41-yard line.
Aurora went unbalanced right on that with their line, took their left tackle, moved them over, had 2 tackles on the right side here on the left hash. Ended up putting their H-back still back where he was on the left side. Interesting lineup there. Shaw's a tough runner. Good tough runner.
Double wide. Again, that's Herzberg and Bell. Owens, Kimling, in the backfield. Again, Owens breaks another tackle and falls forward for a gain of 9. Broke a tackle behind the line of scrimmage and picks up 9 on 1st down. And this is exactly what we said couldn't happen. Here comes Novotny and Van Cleve in.
Yep, rotate the
our
D-line.
Interior line. We did that last week, and it made a big difference in the second half as our D-line dominated the second half.
Keep them fresh, keep them fresh. Nice to have some depth there.
Owens, your single back. I believe that's a give to Owens. Medill bringing him down.
Rodeo, cowboy down right there.
But that's enough for a 1st down. Again, 4 yards downfield before he's touched. The big boys up front are doing their job for Aurora. We'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Torling and his staff make.
Well, Aurora actually is pretty young up front. Sophomore, junior, junior.
They go big at 265, 275, 255. The give to Owens on the fake. Waits, is patient. Just waits, dances his way forward for a gain of 7. The motion got our backs taking 1 step towards the motion there. And the give to Owens back against the motion.
What we've been saying, Pat, 5 yards on 1st down. They're the manageable distance. Here they come, a whole flood.
They come quads wide. They cleared it to give to Owens, my guess.
Yeah, agreed. This is nothing but eye candy here.
Right. And just Shaw up the middle.
Yep, nice.
Good
Hit
stick. Immediately, good stick. They hang on to him.
Dylan Meyer. Hello.
Dylan Meyer meets him first, helped by the other backers. Blake Whipple, senior defensive end, coming in for Carson Broderson. Takes a breather. So we're shuffling legs in and out, trying to keep it fresh.
It's a big 3rd down here, Pat. 3rd and 4, 19. Into the wind. Probably still outside their field goal.
Here comes the tight set again. This time they give fake to Owens, pitch to Kimling, who is hit right at the 1st down marker, and he will have it. They're moving the chains. So they're bringing some different wrinkles out of that set.
Yeah, opposite short side of the field there, 3rd and 4. We had the first 2 staffed. Obviously just a great play on the edge there by the back.
Shaw is looking like a surgeon out there where he's going with the ball right now.
They're taking their time here.
Making
Clock's
no
already down to
mistakes.
11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds.
They don't want us to have the ball with the wind.
Apparently not.
Owens, your single back. And the give is to Owens up the middle, who breaks another tackle. Then he's grabbed by the ankles and falls forward for a gain of 7. Makes it 2nd and 3, maybe 4.
Norris
Ball on the 9-yard line, 7-yard line.
Norris rotates in Caleb DeJong, Dawson Bernheide in there for a couple of fresh guys for D. Second, a short 4, long 3 here.
Kimling and Owens in the backfield. The give is to Owens. He hits the hole, makes a guy miss, and gets in for a touchdown. Owens is a hard man to bring down tonight.
Didn't even use a stiff arm. I'll tell you what, he is hard to get down low on him.
Moves well for a big guy.
He does.
They have him at 200 pounds. I would say he's probably close to 6 foot, 5'11",
Yeah.
6 foot.
Pretty good size high school back, 6 foot 200, and moves very well.
As a junior.
Here we go again. They're lining up on. Oh,
They are bringing the kicker out this time. They're going to keep you guessing, Mark.
I think it's mainly the wind kind of blowing.
So Peters to kick, Shaw to hold,
Ooh,
and it
low kick.
is low kick, but good. So with 7:35 remaining in the half, it's Aurora 22, Norris Titans 7. So we'll be going with the wind.
Pat, we'd love to meet the Aurora punter here coming up here at some point.
We have not seen him as of yet. Still, Mark, the biggest play of the first half so far is the fumble. Second play of the game.
Yeah, energy was huge. One play drive for them, 9 yards, 7-0 right away. That was huge. We did answer back. We obviously
did,
answered
but
back.
we're definitely going to have to make some adjustments defensively.
Yep.
I mean, Owens and Shaw are, even when we are tackling them, it's sometimes we're not touching them until 4 or 5 yards down the field, and they're breaking that first tackle.
Well, we'll see
many
what kind
times.
of. Yeah, we'll see what Coach Hess and the rest of the Titans coaches want to change here. I'm not sure if they want to go 7 or 8 in the box. We obviously got to pinch down a little bit more there. They're getting a lot of penetration between the tackles.
Well, we have athletes out wide, so we're going to have to leave them on an island and stop the run.
Yep, we're fully confident on that one.
Okay, so they have the ball sitting on the tee flat. It's not up like a kick wouldn't have, so this is going to have a spin on it as he's getting ready to kick this. Kicks it deep on the ground,
Penalty.
and there is flag on the play. My guess that's offsides.
Guessing you're right. He called that early, so usually that's on the kicking team up top there. Yep.
A quick update. Hastings was leading Grenon Northwest 13-0. It is now Grenon Northwest 14, Hastings 13.
These guys just played 2 weeks ago. What a huge matchup back up for those guys here in the quarterfinals.
And if I remember right, I think Grenon Northwest may have had 6 turnovers that game, or at least 4 turnovers.
I
that
know they
game.
had a lot. It was a close ball game.
And I believe they had 9 penalties. So there's a chance Northwest is a team that could definitely make a big run. They keep the mistakes. So Peters again puts the ball flat on the tee. Last time he kicked it further than I thought he'd kick it. So it's got to keep everyone on their toes because this ball is going to spin.
Clearly trying to slow down.
Consbrook will pick it up at the 25. Makes the first guy miss. Runs into a wall at the 35. So good field position with the wind. As they unstack the pile. Looks like we'll have the ball at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pat, not bad. We'll take it at 36 right with the win here. Plenty of time left here in the first half or second quarter. Need to make something here, though. Down 22-7.
Shout out to the chain gang doing a fine job tonight. I rode them a little hard last week, but they're doing a good job. They must have took word.
Pat, don't forget that shot we took earlier that was wide open.
Trips left. Langren, your lingo setback. Give to Langren. Grabbed by the ankles and falls forward for a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7. We have Hood out wide. Single coverage with Shaw. And Shaw's a great athlete, as is Hood. But Hood would have about a 5-inch advantage on Shaw. We'll see if we take advantage of that any time. Because Hood definitely had him beat once tonight.
He had him beat. The safety was nowhere to be found. That was single coverage from the corner.
Trips left. Ozenbaugh, Consbrook, and Kearney. Your single back is Langren. Hood wide to the right. Looking to Hood. They throw it up to him. He's double covered. Hood thinks he got held. I don't disagree. Unfortunately, Stripes does. So Houseman looked to Hood immediately, which brought the safety over and brought him into double coverage.
Little pump fake to the left on 2nd and 7 there, but probably not enough to keep that safety honest.
So tight end in. Double Ozenbaugh and Consbrook right. Hood left. Wide. Langer in the backfield. Novotny with another perfect snap to Houseman. Cooper's running. Got Langer in the flats. He's open. He has to make a guy miss. Pulled out of bounds, but it's a great first down.
Huge momentum. He had a couple guys open on that. Good patience there by Cooper.
Gain of almost 20. Make that 21.
We have seen that repeatedly. The backside running back, for some reason their linebackers are not following and covering that. And that's awesome. We need to take note of that.
I know I've talked to many this week, but I like Cooper rolling out on his feet with the run-pass option. So we have Trips right, Ozenbaugh, Consbrook, and Kearney. Hood wide left. The give to Langren. Can't quite get the corner. Does get a gain of a yard and a half. Down to the Aurora 42-yard line.
I tell you, Aurora did a great job of making up some ground on that one. We had a block there for a couple seconds. Edge was open.
I tell you, Mark, their linebackers can get sideline to sideline in a hurry.
Yep. No question. Strength of that D right there. Second 9.
Their interior line goes 215, 265, and the end 220. The shovel pass to Meyer, who breaks a tackle, then drags 2 guys, as we are used to seeing, to close to the first down. Let's see where they are moving the chains. It is first down Meyer.
Love the play call. Tell you what, that's a little Travis Kelce, little shuttle pass right inside there.
Rolling left, shovel pass back to the right, underneath behind the line. Meyer breaks a tackle, and then as we see him do so often, drags 2 guys for a first down.
Looks like Kearney's tight here left side.
Meyer and Langren in the backfield. Hausman. Ozenbaugh wide left. Hood wide right. Hausman play action. He's going down the middle. He's got Kearney open! Catch it!
Oh.
Touchdown! Titans!
Huge
play. That's a quick strike right there, Mark.
Yep.
He looks left. Hausman looks left, brings a safety away, just long enough to throw it up to Kearney, who in his 6'5" body goes over the safety and makes the play. It's nice to see James back on the field making plays.
Absolutely.
After the shoulder injury.
You know, it's huge on that. They had him at the tight position, right? So he's going to draw a backer somewhere inside. When he splits out, sometimes he's got the even coverage with the corner safety. He obviously had a mismatch there, and Cooper saw it.
The kick is up. It is good.
We are in business.
The 3 amigos of perfection shine again. Reeves with the kick. Amon with the hold. And Hafer with the snap. See if I can get some quick updates here.
33-yard strike there from Coop. Again, great patience, good play action on that one. Love, Kearney had a mismatch there with the backer. Safety came over to help us too late. Coop saw it, hit him on the run there. 22-14, 5:15 left before half.
It's now in the third quarter. Kearney Bearcats 26, Bellevue West 20. In Class C1, Ashland Greenwood 6, Adams Central 21.
Wow.
Kearney Catholic up 14-0 on Auburn. So if you joined us late, this is Pat Small, and I'm joined by Mark Consbrook tonight, helping with the analysis duties tonight. I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Norris has fought back here. The only difference is that early fumble, right? Literally 2 plays into the game. We gave him a cheap one.
And the kick is up. It is returnable.
Good pursuit there by Flanders.
Flanders
Couldn't
just
hold on.
misses it. Couldn't hold on.
Good job.
Good
Turn it
open
back
field
in.
tackle by Nate Bell. Gets off his block and makes the tackle.
So on special teams, we call that lane integrity. Great job. He went from outside in, used the outside shoulder, came back inside. Good job on lane integrity there and kickoff.
Herzberg with the return. And Mark, as much as that fumble meant, if we don't stop Owens and Shaw with the run game, it's going to matter. That's where we need to make our adjustments. So up front is Bernheide.
Yeah, here they go again.
Whipple.
So
we're bringing 5 to the line.
They're unbalanced left.
And there you go, Shaw. Myers gets Shaw. They were running a kind of a slow developing option to the right. Meyer reads it. And once he gets his paws on you, you're not getting away.
So, Pat, they're running unbalanced left, which brings their tackle over there. So they got 2 tackles at that point in time. They only got 1 guard on the right side. Dylan Meyer slipped that piece out. They thought they could go short side on us.
So the adjustment being made right now, we're bringing a linebacker, Henkel, up over the center. Whipple and Broderson are your ends. Bernheide and DeJong are your, so 5 on the line. 2 backers. Throws a screen out.
Rip that.
And it, Meyer coming from his middle linebacker spot to make the play. Hood slows him down, gives him enough time for Meyer. So the screen pass from Shaw out to Bell.
Norris did a great job out there on the edge.
Getting sideline to sideline. I'm sure there's a few college coaches enjoying that view of Meyer getting sideline to sideline.
3rd and a long 3.
3rd and a long 3. Mr. Owens in the backfield.
Norris crowd getting into it here. Huge.
And snap, pass the bat, snap! There's Broderson's going to get it back there! Oh, Broderson falls on top of Shaw. The snap goes back to the 3-yard line. So we are going to get 4th and 27 from the 3-yard line. That might be the play we're looking for this first half, Mark.
Huge. I tell you what, obviously the punter now punting into the wind, and also has got a little less field to work with, right? Usually they want to be back in the punt.
But with our offense, we receive this, right? We don't go after him and try to get a penalty.
Them kicking into the wind is going to hold up. I would actually try to come in and block this.
Okay, so that's Mr. Shaw
So
back
4th and
to
27.
punt.
This is nothing but a quick kick.
I'm going to introduce you to punter Shaw, Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Here he is.
Quick kick, snap. It's a decent quick fair catch by Consbrook, and he fields it. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Husky 33-yard line.
We just saw this, Pat.
This is where we make hay. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's Aurora 22, Norris 14.
Huge field position switch
So
here.
2 big stops there on that by Meyer. One on the first down, tackles Shaw for a no gain or even loss of 1. And then Hood holds the screen play up in time for Meyer to get there to stop for a short gain. Miss snap, and it's 1st down Titans.
Let's see if we come back here right away. Do we take a shot? Nope.
The handoff to Langer, he bounces outside.
Good cut by Ben.
Makes
Good
a
job.
good cut.
Solid 9, almost 10.
That was a quick sidestep. Gave him a hip and took it away for a gain of 9 yards. Offensive line did a fine job of sealing that in. Langren saw it and made the cut out. Okay, so here's our trips wide. Consbrook, Ozenbaugh, and Kearney. Hood again by himself out left. Langren in the backfield. Another perfect snap.
Coop steps up in pressure.
Wide open, Langren. He catches it. Can he get to the end zone? Makes a move.
He will.
Lowers his head. Touchdown! Touchdown, Titan.
Nice. Again, that's the third time we've seen that backside running back from Langren. Their backers, for some reason, they fill and they flow, but not on that backside piece, and they got fooled.
Well, they're flowing to stop Cooper, who's using his feet to get to the outside.
What a great job buying some time. He stepped up in the pocket.
Great hands. Okay, so we're kicking the extra point. All right, Mr. Reeves, show off that leg with the wind. See if we can get it to the track.
22-20, way to fight back here. 2:18 left before half.
Levi with the snap. Jagger with the
Good
hold.
Good
Mr.
kick.
Reeves showing it off.
Money.
There it goes, right down the middle. So that possession took all of about 43 seconds.
Payback, right? Both sides had a huge momentum turnover. Both capitalized on it. 22-21, the only difference, they went for two. Got it.
There's your difference in the ball game right now. So 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
We have to stop Shaw and Owens, right, though? I mean, between tackles, obviously, like you said, they brought Hinkle back up over center here last drive.
Made an adjustment for sure.
Something obviously worked there.
I'm not a D coordinator by any means, but I think with our athletes, we can take a chance and leave them on an island outside and bring everyone. At this point in time, you cannot let Shaw and Owens beat you because those two can do it and can do it handedly.
Well, if we can take off that direct handoff right up the middle, which is why they put Hinkle over center at that point in time, the quarterback's got another half a second to think on something, try to get to the edge. Hopefully our corners, I know our backers at that point in time are completely athletic and fast.
Shaw's doing a great job of reading our ends and making the right decision.
More of a pooch kick here.
A pooch kick caught by Bell, I believe that is.
Long side of the
Get outside. Nathan Bell trying to get the corner. Pushed out of bounds by number 53, Bryce Modlin. Nathan Bell giving chase.
Modlin, sophomore quarterback.
That was Herzberg. That was Herzberg with return. I apologize. Herzberg returning the ball. So here we go. Let's see if we keep the adjustment going, Mark.
Pat, I don't show any timeouts taken here. Everybody's got timeouts.
Everyone's got timeouts.
3 each,
Quick
209.
update, Elkhorn Waverly game late in the second quarter. It is Elkhorn 20, Waverly 0. Bit of a surprise there right now.
I have heard Elkhorn's improved a little more.
They're a much different team than we played them first.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a good job by our interior line.
Yeah. Hinkle's
Holding
back.
up Owens.
61 Hinkle's back up over center to kind of gum that up, jam that up upside.
A gain of 1. Met. First guy held on to him. He did not break that first man's tackle that time. Held on, and then the rest of the line came to the stop.
Here we go again, unbalanced.
Good job by Earnheide.
They flipped their tackles quite often. They got tight end set and go on the short side.
H-back left.
Double tights here.
Herzberg in motion. The fake to Herzberg, the give to Owens, goes against the motion.
Good stand up.
Pushes his way. It's going to be enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what.
Stop the clock to move the chains with 1:25.
Owens is a tough
He
rookie
runs
to get
hard.
down. I'll tell
Runs
you what,
hard.
Open field, he is tough to get down.
Runs hard. DeJong Birdhardy on the interior. Whipple and Broderson on the ends. Hinkle coming up over center from his linebacker position. Give it to Owens again, who finds the outside. Ran out of bounds by Medill, the outside linebacker for Norris. Carney's coming in.
Got a flag down here.
We do have
Laundry on the turf.
Looks like it might be holding, Mark.
Yeah, it is.
That's a big,
huge.
A minute left. That's a big penalty.
Monster.
That's a spot foul.
Yep.
Holding on Aurora. Looks like it's going to make it about 1st and 19 from the Aurora 39-yard line. 1st and 20, it'll make it from the Aurora 39-yard line. So Carney comes in, play your right end. Langren and Meyer, Medill, your back. Looks like Wallstrom, Consbrook, and Hood, your D-backs. The give out here, I believe that's L. He's pushed out of bounds by Hood and Consbrook. Number 12, Andrew Bell on that. That's a couple times they went to Bell on the quick screen.
So they got 6, right? Second and 14 here.
At this point in time, we just can't give up the big one. A minute left. They're going with the wind.
Yep. Still got Shaw back there in a single back set.
And here, and
There's
there's,
Hinkle off.
and now we have dual safety.
Back to our base.
Shaw rolling right, throws it across the middle. Again, there's Herzberg, sit down in the zone, finding the open spot. That's a first down. Again, almost like they did in the first quarter. Second and 14, he finds 16 yards for the first down. Almost identical to what they did.
Right.
Oh, we have a substitution. We better hurry off the field.
Clock's running. Clock's running. They got time
get off.
here.
50 seconds left going. Ball at the 49. Titan. Quick throw out wide. Gain of 9. I believe that's Herzberg again out wide. And that timeout called by Aurora. So,
Wow. They do run a lot more wide receiver screens out there, both sides, left to right, than I remember hearing on the scouting report for these guys. Obviously, they see something and like something.
they haven't thrown one deep yet. They've thrown it to that zone, the cushion in the zone a couple times.
Right.
So 40 seconds left against the wind. I'm guessing they're going to have to be real close to kick a field goal. Ball just inside, just outside the 40 at the 41-yard line. Let's see what Coach Hess dials up.
2 timeouts for Aurora still. We have all 3. Second and short. I take a tip pass, pick. Anything?
Bad snap.
Huge momentum in here before half would be tremendous.
Okay,
They're clearly going to be passing a little more, so
we have dual safeties in. Hood and Ozenbaugh out wide on an island. Shaw is your single back. Or Owens, I'm sorry. Gives Shaw rolling right. Being chased by Broderson. He throws it deep, but it is out of bounds.
good coverage. Wallstrom Conjure had him covered over there. Really was never open. Shaw just kind of a throwaway pass.
Good job by Broderson to put some pressure on from the backside.
Absolutely. Clock stopped.
That pass didn't really have a chance to complete down the sidelines. It was out of bounds almost immediately.
Yeah.
So 35 seconds left.
That is their first shot they've taken downfield.
Third and 2. So they're going to have to get a first down here.
2 timeouts
See if
here.
they take another shot. Receiver in motion. And again, Broderson putting on the pressure. Screen back to Owens. He got to get a block. He doesn't get it. Hood chases him
He
down.
should be inbound still.
Hood chases him down.
Clock
And
stopped. Move the
Ozenbaugh.
chains.
And Ozenbaugh does a good job of getting off his block to help Hood push Owens out of bounds. That was a good play call.
Yep. Clock.
Broderson was flowing with Shaw, and it left Owens open.
Technically inbounds. I saw the ref here wind it up. They got to stop the clock
So
here
they
to
called the
move the
timeout.
chains.
They
Yep.
called their second timeout. You're right, Mark.
Yep. Second timeout. Here we go.
So 26 seconds left. The ball is on the 29-yard line of the Norris Titans. And it's all, I'm not going to say it's mandatory, but it is almost mandatory that we do not let them score a touchdown here.
This is monster for momentum, monster.
So
on the
they'll be getting the
scoreboard.
ball. They'll be getting the ball to start the second half.
Right. Yep. And we've met their punter once. So
Mr. Shaw.
although the move lately here with moving Hinkle in over their center has really changed our D.
It is.
No question.
It's even maybe changed their play calling a little bit. And if we're going mono-a-mono athlete on the edges, I like our chances. They have good athletes out there, but I mean, that's where our best athletes are. So if we're going to live or die with them, we'll take our chances. So Owens, your lone back, double wide left and right for Shaw. Herzberg and Bell, I believe, left. Where's that L? That's L. Shaw's getting flushed out of the pocket. We're going to have a holding call. That's coming back. And
tackle by
Carney.
Whew.
Carney with a tackle for a loss, chased him down. You take that penalty, though,
Yeah,
right, at
yeah.
this point in time?
I think so, too.
15 seconds left.
Yeah.
So he's not going to get credit for that, but a great hustle play by James Carney.
Especially with the
We'd like
time
to see
left, where
that.
they're out on the field. I think you take that 10 yards, you move back.
Definitely take it. Yep. Holding on Aurora. So Aurora's had some costly penalties on the offensive line in this second quarter. I see some palms up as the Aurora linemen are speaking with one another. So we'll definitely, Coach Torling takes the penalty. Going to take it back to the 44-yard line. So you're going to have 1st and 25, I believe. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Well, they've taken
Almost
one.
30.
They've taken one shot. Yeah, almost. They've taken the one shot, right? And the clock's
One.
wind. Here we go.
12 clock's going. They're going to
Ball's-
take a shot here, right?
All set. You wind it.
Aurora's calling timeout. And Coach Peterson is not happy with how that clock went.
Well, as soon as ball's set and the head ump winds the clock,
I mean, he's
it's
got to
done.
know that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that,
yeah. That's standard.
yeah.
The center knows that the QB should know that.
So now 7 seconds left. You take a shot, right? That's their only
They
chance
have to.
right
It's
now.
the last time out. Obviously, you can't have anything short, nothing over the middle.
So we put our safeties back.
Yeah. Total prevent.
And I
Maybe even added another safety back there. Maybe 3-man front up front.
So let me ask you, Mark, do we bring a backer to try to not give Shaw so much time so they don't have time to run the whole way?
I totally agree.
Or
yeah.
do we
We
leave
don't-
him set?
No, I think you do bring a backer. You're probably going 3-man front up here. You don't care if they're completing 20, 30 yards in that middle piece whatsoever. It's all about the back, which is why we're bringing, what do we got, 4 back
We
there?
have 4 back deep.
Yep.
Looks like it's Consbrook and Hood, real deep. Wallstrom
Yeah.
and Ozenbaugh on the outside. Myron Langren, Meyer in the middle. Langren and Medill will be your wide backers in the flats. Shaw's rolling right. He gets hit.
Ball loose.
The ball's loose.
Aurora recovers.
Aurora recovers, but that'll be the half.
Yep.
Consbrook Broderson and Carney meet at Shaw and knock the ball out.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for
Tell you
there.
what, we just talked about that. What a huge momentum. What a great stop. You not only push him back, then you get the kind of the strip sack there right before half. Huge momentum. We are getting a lot more pressure.
Good job, Broderson.
I don't know if Aurora's O-line's getting a little tired on us or not, but we're definitely getting a little more pressure than we were in the first quarter.
And not all their linemen are playing both ways. A couple of their offensive linemen only play offense. So go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors, Mark, if you will.
You bet. Yep. Here at halftime, another huge thanks to our broadcast sponsors. Again, we got Gaina Truck and Excavating, First State Bank, Houseman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire, Firth Farmer Co-op, Norris Association of Educators, also the Norris Athletic Booster Club, Norris Wrestling Club also, Renee Guthard with Remax Concepts Real Estate, U-Stop, and of course, as always, a big thank you goes out to some of our individual donors, Gina Bowe, Ken Tilford, John Heck, Margie Rice, the Treehouse in Hickman, Shelley Stallpark, Holly Parsley, Travis Ellers, Cody Carlos, Sarah Scretta, Chelsea Reese for the donations. We appreciate it. We thank you. You can also hit us up through PayPal link if you can help us out on that. For tonight and all the postseason events, Norris High School has to pay $100 per broadcast to the NSAA to broadcast these games. So, if all you Titan fans out there, if you're enjoying tonight's free broadcast, please consider becoming a patron or donate to us through the PayPal account. Small amount to help out. Links to donate can be found in the description on our videos or by visiting our website at norris160.org/NSDV. Please give some consideration.
Let's summarize the first half here, Mark. So obviously the big play is the fumble on the second play.
Yeah.
Second play of offense.
Right.
Okay. The bad snap by Aurora puts them deep in their own territory, gives the Titans the ball back in good field position for us to make the third score and make the score 22-21.
Right.
Adjustment made
Yes.
by Coach Hess.
I was just going to say.
That was big in the second quarter.
You beat me to the point there. That to me is probably the biggest piece I've seen so far. Line up Creighton Hinkle over their center, taking away any inside guard play from them right away, forces them out. Owens and Schott has slowed them down a little bit more in that second quarter.
It did.
And to your point earlier, they are throwing side to side a little more in that second quarter, probably because they had to.
If they're throwing side to side, I like our chances with our athletes out wide.
We'll jump one of those.
I mean, that's not that Aurora doesn't have athletes out there. They do.
Absolutely.
But at this point in time, one of those guys, at this point in time where we're at in the state playoffs, one of those guys has to beat us. We cannot let Shaw or Owens beat us because we're going to see a big dose of Owens.
Hey, they got a great line. I'll tell you what. I know some guys from Hastings when they played them. These guys, Aurora's front line, 255, 265, 275, 215 as a sophomore. I mean, these guys are athletic. They do move well. They block well. They get a good surge, good explosive hips when they're blocking forward. We're trying to find a way to slow them down, and we got to cheat somebody in the box, and we did that.
You bet. So a couple big plays put the Norris back in the ball game. The first possession of the third period is going to be important. Aurora will get the ball to start the second half.
And correct. Yep.
So a couple updates here. Looks like at halftime, Hastings 21, Grandon Northwest 14. So Hastings has come back to take the lead in that game. Looks like a halftime score 20-0. The Waverly game.
Wow.
Waverly Elkhorn. Elkhorn's up 20-0.
I would love to watch that video on the side. I would have never, if you told me 20 zip at half or 20 zip in the third, did you say, Pat?
It's halftime.
Oh, okay, half. That's amazing.
And take a break if you want.
So we will take a couple-minute break here, and we'll be back to get ready for the second half.
Sportsmanship is vital to every team member in their success on their team.
Sportsmanship isn't something that's just limited to expressing within your own team. It's important to positively interact with not only your competitors, but their fan base as well. How you react and represent your team reflects your school's character.
Sportsmanship goes way further than the field. It starts by pride in themselves and respect towards others.
Norris Athletic Boosters would like to introduce TAG. TAG stands for Together a Greater Good, and it's a simple-to-use app right on your phone. With just a few clicks, you can help support Norris Titans athletes. All you need to do is tag your receipt from purchases you're already making from participating businesses like U-Stop and Godfathers in Hickman or many other businesses in Lincoln and the Omaha area. To get started with TAG, just download the app on your iPhone or Android device. Once the app is installed, first select Norris Athletic Booster Club from the organizations found under More menu. Second, select the tag icon at the bottom of the screen. Select the Norris Athletic Booster Club, then select the business that your receipt is from. Then, take a picture of your receipt and select Use Photo. It's that easy. Together, we can create a greater good for our Titan athletes.
Sportsmanship is not simply shaking an opponent's hand after a game. It is maintaining a positive attitude on and off the court, respecting rulings made by officials, and respecting fans and other teams.
Sportsmanship is the ability to do what you love while being respectful to officials, opponents, and your teammates.
Sportsmanship can not only be found on the court or field, but also among the audience. Parents and fans should practice class and respect along with athletes and coaches.
Okay, folks. Again, for those of you who haven't been here, I'm Pat Small, and I'll be joined shortly by Mark Consbrook. I'm going to give some updates here on some of the playoff games tonight in the state of Nebraska. Again, it's Elkhorn 20, Waverly 0 at half. The game here at Norris against Aurora 22-21. Hastings leads Grenon Northwest 21-14 at half, so they've come back. And it was Bennington Plattsmouth 13-13 late in the second. I don't have an update on that. So Aurora will be getting the kick, receiving the ball to start the third period. A quick shout out to the Nordhausens all the way out Chase County. Appreciate you listening tonight. Thank you very much. All right, Mark. So obviously we have to continue to limit Shaw and Owens on the read option.
Yeah, no question. Like we said, I think we have, we'll see what Aurora comes out here in the second half for adjustments on that. We certainly made some good adjustments in that second quarter here with Hinkle. We'll see how they respond, right? I mean, that's the game of football.
Exactly. So Class A, Kearney still up 33-27 over Bellevue West with 3:47 left. Wow. Kearney has the ball and just got a first down.
That would be a nice upset there. B West, one of the top 4 in Class A.
And now Bellevue West just got a stop. So Bellevue West is going to get the ball back with approximately 3 minutes left, down 6. That would be a big upset.
On the road, Kearney going on the road, up by 6.
Big upset. That'd be a big upset by Kearney. We're talking monster. David 1, Goliath nothing type upset.
Huge. No question about that. But go back to some of those Class B games there. So you said 20-0?
20-0, Elkhorn over Waverly.
Never saw that.
21-14, Hastings over Grenon Northwest.
That's a dogfight there. Yeah.
I don't have the
Bennington Plattsmouth.
It was 13-13.
Right.
If someone has that,
please,
has my contact, go ahead and let me know. Kearney Catholic is leading 21-12 over Auburn with 1:11 left in the game in your Class C1.
Looks like Scott won in volleyball. Cleaned out Ashland Greenwood tonight. That was quick. So
that's quick. So the Norris girls volleyball team will be taking the court any time right now, probably on the court right now. So again, Mark, we wanted to give them a big shout out and good luck to Coach Bosinger and the Norris girls volleyball team as they're taking on Elkhorn High in the semis tonight at PBA. They got there by winning first round over a scrappy Aurora team in 3 sets, 25-21, 25-19, and 25-20. You know, Coach Bosinger does a good job. Those girls kind of were down early in both the first and the second set. They just kept doing what they do, grabbed the lead, and never let go of it.
Lot of depth there, obviously. And now who they play tonight, Elkhorn, obviously a conference foe, very familiar. If I recall, I think we're 2-1 against them this year. We've seen them at a couple tournaments. Obviously played them head-to-head. 2-1. Elkhorn's got a pretty good volleyball game.
So Waverly's going to get the ball to start the second half, trailing 20-0 at Elkhorn.
Got another score update here. Wahoo 40, Pierce 35.
That's
start of the
thriller.
fourth. Start of the fourth.
So 1:58 left in the Kearney-Bellevue West game. Bellevue's driving in the win. They're on the 40-yard line. 40 yards from the win.
Well, I'll be anxious here. So we've got 1:33 till kickoff of the second half. We'll be curious here. Obviously, we know they get the ball. But what are we taking?
Not sure if we're going to be with the wind, against. Looks like
we will be against the wind to start. We'll get the wind in the fourth quarter, I believe.
I would assume, but
it's a final. Kearney Catholic 21, Auburn 12. So an Adams Central won earlier today, which is kind of an upset. So it looks like it's going to be Kearney Catholic and Adams Central in the semis. One of the semis of Class C1.
Adams Central travels to number 1 rated Aston Greenwood, and not only travels to number 1, but smokes them 35-6.
35-6.
35-6.
35-6.
Wow.
I would not have guessed that.
So Aurora's out on the field warming up. The Titans are slowly coming back out here. A couple quarterbacks coming
Titans are getting ready to take the field. And here they come.
You know, Pat, going back to the same thing, I'm going to stick with it. I would be very curious to see how Aurora makes any adjustments to what we made adjustment in that second quarter there, putting Hinkle over center. We'll see what kind of counter they may or may not have.
I mean, we continue to do it till we get beat, right?
We do. Yeah. I mean, from their side, did they bring a fullback in there, specific on that block? If they have certain plays for traps, pulling guards, be curious to see what they do in that.
Quick update. Bellevue West is first and goal at the 8 with 31 seconds left.
Wow. So we do need to find that Plattsmouth-Bennington game, right? That would be
That is correct.
It was 13 all last we saw. Anybody, shout out anybody who knows or can provide us an update on that game, please do to Pat or myself. That has huge implications for everybody.
And I believe either way in the semis,
we travel.
Norris is going to have to travel, right?
If we take care of business here,
yep.
that is true. Let's see here. Quarterfinal football tonight. Trying to get a score here for you guys. I know everybody's looking for that. Huge game. Of course, we already played Bennington. They're the number 1 seed right now in the playoffs. We had them here at home. We were up 17-0. And then let them get kind of a 60-65-yard nice run by LeClaire, who is their stud. Right before half. Gave them a little momentum. 17-7 at half. We come out the second half. They did a much better job of getting some pressure on Coop that second half. We lose 21-20. Hell of a ball game at that point in time.
Halftime score, Elkhorn South 0, Lincoln Southeast 0.
Okay, so shout out Dylan Kendall. Appreciate the update here. Bennington 20, Plattsmouth 13 at half.
Bennington 20, Plattsmouth 13 at half.
Thank you, Dylan.
Okay, so.
Keep them coming, by the way. It's easier for you guys to send us the updates than us call the game, look at rosters, flags, clocks, and try to look up scores. So if you can keep those coming, we'd appreciate it.
So the Titans are going to be on defense to start. Have the wind at their back, I believe. I believe is what the call was. I'll correct that if need.
Remember that second quarter for Aurora, into the wind, had several penalties, a bad snap. So field position was different for us, right? Huge.
Right. So if you're Coach Torling, what are you telling the boys at halftime?
Well, I think we did clean up a lot of things from the first quarter to that second quarter. Remember, we had a couple of little sloppy penalties there in that first quarter. We've got to execute our blocks from inside out. I feel like we had a couple plays that were just there, and they barely got our ankles out on that edge. I mean, just barely. That backside running back, Ben's been open on 3 particular plays. One obviously went for the touchdown, and we'll see if Aurora adjusts to that. I mean, their backers are good. They flow very well. For some reason, they're not picking that back up on the backside.
Athletes all over the field. So Mr. Reeves is coming out to kick. Quick update provided by Mrs. Price. It is with 6:08 left, and it is Badgers 20, Blue Devils 13.
Oh. Update also, Bellevue West Kearney overtime. Headed to overtime. Disaster. Bellevue West extra point try after they scored was blocked by
Kearney.
Kearney.
It must have not got the extra point.
What a game. What a game.
Good game.
Millard South leads Creighton Prep 14-10, just starting the second half. The battle.
Okay, Mr. Rees, toe to leather. It's another pooch kick. Fair catch called. Good play. Nice heads-up play by Jeremy Oswald. Fair catching that right there.
That must be our strategy kicking into the wind here tonight.
Done it twice.
Done it twice. We must have saw something on film, of course. You know, the first time, like we said, they turned their backs. Their front line was not ready for that whatsoever. Probably lucky that it went out of bounds, or we would have got that.
So obviously the coaching staff is feeling good about our defense to give Aurora the field position at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Pat, look where we're at. Creighton Hinkle right out on front of the center again.
We're not changing anything.
Kind of a 5-2.
Shot of Owens. Owens going outside. Chased down by Dylan Meyer. And a flag. Tackle for loss, and that is going to be a hold on number 55, holding Carson Broderson. I hope, after I called it.
So clearly
we got a hold.
Yep.
Do you take that? You drop? I mean, tackle for loss?
Yeah.
Or you take it?
I think you take the tackle for loss.
Because it's going to be first and 22.
Looks like we declined it. Second down.
We declined it.
Yep.
Dylan Meyer did a great job of shooting that gap, running Owens down.
Yep.
Putting the meat hooks on Owens and bringing him down.
But we're running a straight 5-2 here.
Leaving our athletes outside on an island.
I like that.
Taking our chances.
Yep.
I feel good about that.
Hey, it's worked so far, right?
Don't fix what ain't broke. Owens in motion the last time.
False start
by Aurora. Okay, we couldn't ask for anything better the first two plays. Come on, Titans. Take advantage of it. So that time they were bringing Owens in motion. They showed that one other time, and I believe had a penalty on that also.
I think you're right, actually. Yep. Both times looked like Shaw was going to simply kind of do a quarterback draw off his left guard.
I believe he was.
Just trying to throw Owens out as a
fake a throw, hope to bring Dylan and Langren out.
Right.
With the motion, and then run up the middle against the thing.
Pass.
Shaw rolling right, passes it into the flats. Again, Hersberg cannot hang on to it. Hit by Hood, falls right through the wickets. Hersberg just goes out, settles in the zone.
Third and 18.
That time he was hit by Hood as the ball there and went right through his wickets. Okay.
So this is what you do. I mean, it's third and 18.
Third and 18, we bring Hinkle out with the win. Shaw will be back by himself in gun. He has Owens, Elge, and Hersberg out wide right. Dual receivers out wide left. Quarterback draw. Meyer and Langren there. They hold on.
Good job.
Bring him down.
Good job. You got 8.
Helped.
4th and 10.
Helped by, is that Whipple? No, DeJong. Helped by DeJong to bring him down.
Way to hold on.
That's all we needed.
We're going to meet their punter.
It's 4th and 10.
For the second time here.
Hello, Mr. Shaw. Now, their punter is Shaw, their quarterback, so we can be on our toes, and we are not putting anybody back. They are in a shotgun formation, and they quick punt it.
Yeah.
That's going to get a good roll for Aurora. Get in the end zone.
Get in that end zone.
Get in there.
Yep.
It did.
Awesome.
It was close, but it did. Okay.
Not your traditional punt set whatsoever.
But it keeps the Titan defense in return on their toes, and that was a yard within of being down inside the one.
Yeah. Thank you, Wind.
So the Titans did exactly what they wanted to do coming out of half, holding Aurora to a 3-and-out. And here we come. Dylan Meyer, your lone back with Hausman. Wide right, Ozenbach, Carney, and Consbrook. Hood wide left. It's the give to Meyer.
Inside zone.
Breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, and falls forward for a gain of 7, maybe 8.
Great job up front. Great job up front there. Titans line from right to left. You got Whipple, Bernheide, Novotny, Van Cleve, and DeJong. Great job by the Titans line. Into the wind. 10:06 left here in the third.
Again, Meyer, your lone back. Carney, Consbrook, Ozenbaugh wide right, Hood wide left. The read option The throw out to Carney in the flats. Wiggles around, and I believe after being hit at the line of scrimmage, backtrack, made 2 guys miss, and if he didn't get the first down, he is dang close.
I think he got it. I don't know.
They're saying he is just short. So 3rd and 1, we're right where you'd ask, 3rd and short. One of your keys to the game, keep it 3rd and short. This is it. Langren checking in as Conbrooks comes out. So we're going to run the heavy pack with Meyer and Langren in. Probably go under center in the I formation. No, we will not. We'll have Meyer at the H-back. Langren back, Ozenbaugh and Hood wide. So we're going to see a heavy dose of Langren.
It's coming down left side here.
And
Offsides on us.
We just did false start. So it went from 3rd and 1, 3rd and less than 1, to 3rd and 6. Well, that will probably change the play call, I'm assuming.
Could very well be.
So both teams kind of hurting themselves, coming out in the 3rd period.
So Heavy's back out, obviously at 3rd and 6. Kale
and Ozenbaugh checking in. Meyer out.
Titans counting in the huddle, make sure they have 11 or 12.
Looks like we have a.
Looks like we're good.
Good. Double wide left, Consbrook and Ozenbaugh. Hood wide right. Langren in the back. Cooper. He's got a guy. I believe there's a flag there. They're going to call that interference on offense or defense.
Well, the defender, the ball was thrown a little short. The defender did kind of impede the path there for C.J. Hood.
Hood was trying to come back.
C.J. also came.
They called it on Hood.
OPI.
Offensive pass interference. And if you watch the replay, Carney had his man beat on a double move down the seam.
I think those
Cooper
double
just
moves.
Did not see him.
Yeah, agreed. We had 2 guys on this backside actually open.
So after the penalty, makes it 4th and 6, brings out the punt team. Carney stays out to punt.
They don't appear to be in a. And laundry on the turf.
That would be false start on us. Make it 4th and 11.
Wow, we didn't even have anybody down their stance yet.
Wonder if the ball moves. It is illegal.
Wow.
False start on us.
Had to almost been. You touch the ball as a center and then you take your hand off for a second. I didn't see. None of the Norris Titan line was even down or set yet. Didn't even have a hand on the ground. Wow.
This guy's back here rocking, but wasn't set yet. I'm not really sure what happened there. Anyway, it's 4th and 11. The snap to Carney. The punt, he gets it off. A nice line drive punt that's not going to be returned. It goes out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it.
Should be
walking
about
to the 45, 49. The Husky 49-yard line. So again, the Huskies are going to have good field position in their second possession of the 3rd period.
Yep. Two possessions for Aurora here. The second half start off with their own 41, and here we are in their own 49.
So, I'm going to mention it now, even though it's early. That 2-point conversion, up 1, is going to have to start playing into some strategies.
If we don't end up grabbing a field goal at some point in time to change that, totally agree. That's going to absolutely change how we do going for 1, going for 2.
Another update from Chase County. It's Bennington 20, Plattsmouth 20 in the 3rd period. They give to Owens up the middle. He breaks a tackle and then pulled down by Meyer, and I believe that's Langren.
Yep.
For a gain of 5.
Hinkle did a good job jamming up center there.
And with 7:36 left in the 3rd, it's Hastings 21, Grand Island Northwest 21. That update given by Mr. Terry. He might be out of state tonight. Thank you, sir. Okay, shot back with Owens, and again the give to Owens up the middle, hit right at the line of scrimmage by our
maybe one.
Bernheid. He gets him at the ankle at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a gain of 1. So here it is, Mark. 3rd and 3.
Keys to the ball game right here, Pat.
Definitely 4-down territory for Coach Peterson, right?
They've already shown that. Yeah, they've already gone for it before. Not afraid to do that. They do have the wind if they happen to throw a little short pass. Here we are jammed in a 5 kind of.
Double set.
A 6. We jammed up in there.
He gave to Owens again. He is hit immediately and drags the line.
He's short,
but he is short. That is a tough run.
Yeah.
He drags a couple Titans. So it's 4th and 1. We're going to see that quick. We're going to see the quick, heavy set.
We had the initial surge where we stood him up. Just couldn't have another person come in and clean that up.
Here they come. Here's a quick set. Up in tight.
It's that one to Owens.
Bringing
right
everybody.
Yep.
The give to Owens. He's going to get it. Barely, but he got it.
Yeah.
First down, Huskies. And Mark, we had a big upset. Kearney, 41. Bellevue West, 40. Wow. It's a final. Awesome. Overtime.
Hey. Huge upset. Bellevue West at home. I don't know what the heck were they rated. I know the top 4. And in Class A, that is a big drop down from 4.
And Bellevue West, most people, they were just rated there because they weren't.
Yeah, they lost a lot. As being OPS, they lost a lot of their games internally here for Class A. Lining up here, Twins right. Single back, Owens down.
He goes deep.
The middle.
Got a guy back there.
Yep.
It's good. Going to call interference. I believe that's Wallstrom.
I think you're right on the
that was
post pattern.
Takes play
from the left side.
So congratulations to Mr. Jay Terry. He is our free T-shirt winner tonight. Appreciate all your help tonight, Mr. Terry. With 8 minutes remaining, it is tied. Bennington.
Wow. Well, that was obviously a huge defensive pass interference for 15 yards, first down.
So we have first and 10 at the 25-yard line. We have Owens in the backfield with Shaw. Elger H-back. Wide. Shaw's going back. Some pressure on. Throws it out there.
Yes.
He had a guy, but put pressure on by Bernheide, Kearney, and Broderson.
Same play we saw earlier on where the quarterback got rushed again. Didn't have time to get it out there in the flats to 10. 10 was we'll just say he's moderately open over there. Shaw didn't have enough time to get the ball off to him.
Been confirmed.
Great pass rush.
Shout out to James. Confirmed Kearney defeats Bellevue West.
Blocked extra point.
All right, same.
Second and 10 here from the 25.
Reed.
Surprise.
Shaw keeps it. We're there, wrapped up.
Good.
Well read by Norris. Bernheide getting some
immediate
penetration in there. Some immediate pressure, pushing him back. Meyer making him go outside.
Third
gives
and long.
A chance to make the play.
3rd and 9 here. Hinkle comes off the field.
And again, we're in 4-down territory for Coach Peterson.
Back to our standard 4-3.
So now Owens is lined up wide right. Quarterback draw.
Yeah.
Shaw's going to run it.
Yeah.
See how Meyer reads this.
So 25, he has caught a couple of these on key 3rd downs.
He is looking to throw.
Right down in the
fake. There he is. Sits in there. He just sits in that.
Yeah.
Same thing. Just sits in that zone.
Yep. 1 yard.
Open. That's a first down. So it's 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Wow. Needed 9, got 10. Every time he's about a yard and a half past the sticks.
Doing a good job of reading the sticks.
Shaw had pressure in his face. Shaw almost got that pass blocked. Almost batted down there by Kearney.
Update score by the Blue Devils. It's Badgers 27. No, they lead. Blue Devils lead 27-20 over Bennington. Option left to Kimming. Oh, on the ground! Huge play! Shaw
Massive.
and Kindling running the option left. Shaw pitches it as he was making Langren commit. He pitches it. Kindling can't hang on. and Langren adjusts and picks up the ball off the turf.
Yeah, great job
Good
of stretching out the option, making that quarterback hold, make a decision. Pitched, obviously not too late, but the running back wasn't ready for that. Bounced off his thigh pad. Huge pickup by Ben Langren.
That is a big play. So let's see what the Titans can do with it now, Mark.
Inside our own red zone, right? That was at our 19-yard line. Huge.
So now 1st and 10, our own 19. Meyer and Langren, dual backs. Mishandled snap, and brought down. Mishandled snap, ruined the timing. Loss of 9.
Probably lucky to get that
8.
back.
At least 7. Looks like we're going back to the 12-yard line.
I'm not sure Coop was quite ready for that. Looked like he was still looking to the side.
So, exact 2nd and 17. Ball on the 12-yard line. What do we draw up here?
Well, we got Carney tight on the right side. Twins.
They might look for Carney. He can get a backer.
Right up the seam.
There he is. Coming across the middle. He gets hit. Knocked off. Comes back.
Man.
Through his hands.
Had him.
At the reach.
He actually was double teamed.
One we'd like to have back.
He ran through the double team. That's the speed of James Carney. They double teamed him. They knew he was coming off the line. It didn't matter. He still outran the double team.
55, Brecken Popenow. Gave him a shot as he was coming off the line. Kind of slowed him down a little bit. So here it is. What do you draw up on 3rd and 17? Ball on the 12. You want to play it a little bit safe. So you're not giving.
This is one of those things where you could certainly run a couple guys deep and run a guy underneath, some type of crossing pattern, drag, something to that effect, see if they can get a one-on-one out in the open field.
Throws it up to Carney. No one there. Way over everyone. The pressure was on. He had to get rid of it.
Yep.
Threw it where no one could get to it.
Yep. Just a throwaway sack.
So thrown incomplete. Live another day. 4th and 17. Again, the mishandled snap on 1st down just got us behind the chains.
If I'm Aurora, I feel like I dodged a bullet there, right? You guys are ready to go down. You score. You fumbled. Norris gets the ball, and what do? You back us up, 7, 8 yards, and then we're punting into the wind.
And Carney back to punt. Gets the snap. The punt is up. It is a low spiral.
That'll be effective. Oh.
Will get a roll. It does get a roll. Aurora's going to get the ball in Titan territory at the 48-yard line. Down by, it's like, McLean Meyer.
Yeah. Wind is a huge factor in field position, right, Pat? We had their field position so far, 41, their own 41, their own 49, and here they are on our 48.
So 1st and 10, Aurora Huskies on the North Titan 48-yard line.
Looks like for our D, we got Carson Broderson, Caleb DeJong, Van Cleve,
and Whipple.
Hinkle and Whipple. Hinkle's back
Hinkle's coming in, inside linebacker, moving to the over the center.
Right.
Your backers are Medill, Meyer, and Langren. Hood, Consbrook, and Wallstrom are your D-backs. Owens in the backfield with Shaw. Line up that same thing they do.
Drop pass.
Dropped it. It was a forward pass. That's an incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10. That looked like that might have just.
Well, he led him well.
Through Elge's hands.
I thought he threw a well pass there. It was forward, so there's no chance for fumble. He just mishandled that catch. One of our DBs at some point in time is going to be able to anticipate that thing. Pick 6.
So settles and
trips right, open on the right side. Shaw
with the read. He got a lead block.
Our DE got pinned.
Gets outside of Hood for a 1st down. Pushed out of bounds. I didn't quite see who got him pushed out of bounds. Ozenbaugh checking in now. I think that might have been Meyer that ran down the field, pushed him out of bounds.
And Hood, both of them. So that time they were short side of the field here, right hash, went trips right on top of that for heavy. Quarterback option to left side, wide side. Shaw did a good run.
Owens, your single back with Shaw.
Pass.
Going downfield, looking deep. And he caught it. Good coverage. Well played. just put right where it had to be. So it is 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Aurora Huskies, Shaw put that right where it had to be. That was decent coverage by Ozenbaugh.
Yeah, actually really good coverage. First time they really completed a pass downfield. We talked about they really haven't taken shots. They got the defensive pass interference on the drive prior. This time they connect, get down to about the 1.
So 1st and goal, here comes the quick, tight formation. Owens right behind the guard. The give to Owens, touchdown.
Yeah. That record's been played a lot. We've seen that over and over. Owens is going to be tough. You give him 3-4 cracks down there at the 1-yard line. That bunch formation, that's going to be tough. Well,
they have the extra point.
They do have the tee out here.
They have the tee. A block or a miss would be big.
I would have, yeah, I mean, they're up 7. They're going to probably kick it.
They will kick. Shaw to hold. Peters to kick. It's up. And
no good.
No good. No good. Maybe that's why they go for 2. So that is no good.
Yeah,
I believe he hooked that left.
Yeah. Not much height and hooked it left.
So that
wind was straight behind him. There was no crosswind.
We just had talked about that. We just had talked about that. So still wind's behind him. He just flat out hooked it. Looked like one of my drives on the golf course.
So we get the ball back here, 3:38 in the third, 28-21. Missed extra point, but they got 2 earlier, so we're back to normal scoring. We're into the wind. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, they're going to kick it into the wind. We have Flanders, Consbrook, and Meyer back deep. Spalding, you're up back.
He's actually done a pretty good job on kicks tonight. He's got the wind with him. Remember, he put a couple in the end zone. He kicked down inside the 5. Another time he kicked away from Consbrook. We'll see what he does here. The ball is straight up this time, so it looks like he wants to kick normal.
He's going to kick it deep. It is going to be returned, all right, at the goal line by Consbrook. Got a block, hit a screen, get the corner, and we're going to get a flag. I believe that's going to be a block in the back.
Ball returned to the 39. We'll see what a block in the back is. It's a spot foul.
I don't think that.
I didn't catch the number.
That was what I would like to say.
Well, they call holding.
It's holding. He called it on 61, and that is weak.
Wow.
That's all I'll say about that.
I've seen worse.
That was not great. So that's going to put the Titans deep in their own territory at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal at the 10.
What was the 39? Here we are back at the 10.
So Hausman comes out. Langren, your lone back. Ozenbaugh.
Twins both side. Yep.
Left. The Twins, Consbrook and Hood. Left. Carney and Ozenbaugh right. Consbrook in motion. The give to Langren. He breaks a tackle, breaks another. It's a nice gain on 1st down, a gain of 7.
I'll tell you, Pat, that run,
maybe?
That run was obviously a great run, but that run was not there in the first quarter. Their line is not what they were in that first quarter.
Yeah.
That's straight up the gut.
I'm seeing some white jerseys standing straight up on the replay.
Considering we are in the third.
Let's hope that continues as we go.
Yep.
So trips right. Hood single wide left. Langren. Hausman looking to throw. Throws high over Consbrook. If he'd have missed it a little higher, the cornerback, Elge, I believe. Nope.
Yeah.
That is Phillips. Would have had a chance to catch that.
Yeah, Aurora looked like they were in kind of a soft zone there. They weren't pressing much on us. Coop was trying to just take what they give us. Just a little high on that one.
So here we go. 3rd and 3. This is a big play. I mean, the entire third period has been played
3rd and 3
on our own half of the field. So 3rd and 3. Big 1st down needed here.
Money down right here.
Carney in motion. Going back out. Trips. The give to Langren.
He's got it.
He breaks a tackle. Leans forward.
Yep, he's got it.
He's got it.
Money. Move it.
That's a good play. Made the first guy miss with a hip and take it away, and then fell forward.
Good tough run.
Hurdled the
percentage.
defender that fell to the ground.
Yep.
So
low
in
risk.
comes Bell. Junior Bell in at receiver for Ozenbaugh. Another one of the over 6'3" receivers.
Single back set here. Twins both sides.
Consbrook in motion to the left. The give is to Consbrook. Got a block from Langren. Can he get the corner? Slides around the corner for a nice gain of, we'll call 4. Going to bring 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Well, we kind of set that up earlier. We had Consbrook in motion a couple times in the exact same set. This time they gave it to him on kind of a quick little reverse. Keep the D honest. Manageable downs here, 2nd and 6. Trips left, single back set with Ben. CJ Hood up top.
Osmond gets a snap. The give is to Langren again. Cooper's going to keep that one of these times, and he's going to be wide open.
Yeah.
So, maybe a
2.
gain of 1, 2. Okay, again, it's 3rd and 4. Another manageable 3rd down. Another big 3rd down for the Titans. Looks like we're bringing them.
Dylan Meyer.
Bringing Dylan in. Bringing our bigs in. Bringing Langren out. We'll keep Consbrook in, which means we're probably going to go double wides.
Yep, single back with Dylan.
Trips left. Dylan, your lone back. Carney in motion. Cooper's getting flushed out of the pocket. Makes 2 guys miss. Makes 3 guys miss, and he is going to be brought down at the 17-yard line.
Coop under tremendous duress there on that one.
They brought the house there.
Yeah.
Owens, Popenow, both blitz from their linebacker position. Both come from the inside.
Well, tell you what, Aurora's D held there. Clock's running.
Actually, Popenow didn't.
4th
Owens
and 15,
came in.
30 seconds, clock still running. Clock still running after the sack.
We'll have to punt it against the wind with the game clock versus play clock. He punts it, another low line drive. Takes a bit of a Norris bounce.
Wow.
Going to be down at the 45-yard line. So again, Mark, great field position for Aurora.
Yeah.
Last time this happened, they drove down after a gain, 25-yard pass play down to the 1. So can the Titans D hold up again?
Well, 13 seconds here until the 4th. Obviously, why do we mention that? The win. The win is a bigger piece in the special teams, bigger piece in the passing game. Aurora has not tried anything serious down the middle going into the win tonight.
Coach Peterson take a shot. Take a shot on 1st down with the win.
I would if I was him.
We'll see if Coach Peterson.
One of his last shots, right?
So we have Phillips. Is that Herzberg out wide? Owens, your setback, lone setback. And they're looking. There go. Here they go. He's got time. Now the pressure's back in there. He throws it up. He just threw it up. Batted down by Wallstrom. Good defense.
Yep.
The throw was to Settles. And Shaw really just threw that up, Mark. He got pressured.
Yeah.
Brought it down once. Backed up another 3 yards and then just threw it.
I got to tell you what a great play to even get that pass off, right? A lot of quarterbacks have been sacked. Same post route on the opposite side there by 81. Arguably, by the time the ball got there, we had 3 guys in the area.
So this should be the last play with the wind for Aurora. Owens is your setback. Elge, your H-back.
Tight end right side here for Aurora.
And they throw it out to Settles. He catches it.
Good tackle
Wallstrom
there.
gets off the block. Wallstrom and Consbrook make a tackle.
That's your quarter.
Gain of 8. So we're going to go to the 4th quarter, Mark. It is going to be 3rd and 2 from the Norris 37-yard line.
Pat, I feel like deja vu. I feel like I saw this last week with Beatrice, right?
Well, if the 4th quarter goes the way it did last week, we will feel good at the end of this. If not, we'll have a lot to talk about.
So Aurora's ball going into the wind. Our 37.
So, obviously, I suspect we're going to see a large dose of Shaw and Owens as they're going into the wind. We're going to see a lot of read option.
Yeah.
And if we see a pass, it's probably going to be the screen pass, wide screen that we've seen. I'm sure at some point in time they'll try to settle Herzberg down again in the zone.
Right. You know, we haven't seen them, besides kind of outside that hash throw to Herzberg, 3 different third downs. We haven't seen anything really in the middle that's been short. I haven't seen any running back screens. We haven't seen much at the tight ends. Seems like they kind of have 3 people that they go to, and that they ride them.
Here they go, the quick with Owens right behind the guard, Kimling in the back. It's the give to Owens. He is met right at the line of scrimmage. He goes nowhere, is pushed backwards. He may have lost a half a yard.
What a surge by the tight D-line there. Sets up 4th. Depends on the spot here.
I feel like Shaw wanted to pull that out and couldn't get it from Owens.
Yeah.
So here it is, Mark.
Yeah.
4th and 2 on the Titan 37-yard line. Kimling steps out.
Yeah.
So they're not going to go to the – they're going to leave Shaw in the shotgun with Owens.
Yep. This will be probably a zone read.
Like Elge is your H-back.
This will be nothing
zone
but
read.
Yep.
The Shaw keeps it, and he gets the first down.
Wow, he gets it by half a
yard. Ball.
Smart play by Shaw.
They play first down.
No
so
risk.
It's 1st and 10. The 30, just over the 35-yard line. Got it by a length of a ball.
Yep. Clock's running here.
Okay. Let's see what we get. We find a PTP or a diaper dandy. That's for you, Mr. Miller.
Got yourself a tight end set here on the left side. Looks like Aurora moved the right tackle.
Give to Owens, who finds his way and breaks a tackle, running hard, gain of 5. Broke 1 or 2 there.
Pat, I didn't see any flag on that one, but their right tackle, he moved a little bit. Little early. They got away with one.
Let's see the replay here. It is close. Okay, so double set back with Owens and Kimling. The give to Owens. Nope. Shaw keeps it, and that's what we've been seeing all night.
New lineman in
Shaw's
for
a gain of 5.
Titan lineman switching out. Comes DeJong and Bernheide. In goes Van Cleve and Navalny.
There was just an update given on the Norris High School volleyball game, but I missed it. In the third quarter, the minute 41 left in the third quarter, it is 35-27 Hastings over Grand Island Northwest. Shaw the give to Owens, who has a hole. Breaks a tackle, gets pushed outside by Ozenbaugh. So, on that last play, I believe Dylan Meyer became your all-time leading tackler at Norris High School.
Yeah, shout out to Dylan.
That a boy, Mr. Meyer. Look forward to seeing where your next journey is. Okay.
Somebody's getting a football player there, I'll tell you what.
Give to Owens. It is going to be Owens and Shaw the rest of this game. We're going to have to come up with a stop.
Small gain, though. Small gain on first. Only got about 1.5.
Hafer coming in for, I believe that's Henkel. You're going to see Hafer over the center.
Ozenbaugh out. Looks like as we go to 6-man front. No, 5-man front, looks like. With Medill cheating down in the box.
Dual set. Another give to Owens, who's met right at the line of scrimmage and brought down by Broderson. Broderson drops him immediately at the line of scrimmage. Second down. We need a few of those.
Monster play. Sets up 3rd and long here.
Owens has been breaking those tackles all night.
Yeah.
Not that time.
3rd and 8.
Good job, Mr. Broderson.
R13.
Twins Twin set. Owens your back.
You know what we've seen on third and long, right? Number 25 in the scene.
And it's Shaw up the middle. Dylan Meyer hanging on to it. Going nowhere. There's your all-time leading tackler coming up with a huge play to make it 4th down.
Monster play. Never gave up. Read it. Knew exactly what Shaw was going with that. Hung on.
And, of course, as you lamented early in this game, Coach Peterson is not bringing the kicker in. So this is a big 4th down.
Yeah. From our 13.
So we need some pressure.
Yep. They are into the wind for all of these who are listening. 13-yard, our 13-yard on 4th and 8.
They switch their tackles. Get motion.
Oh, timeout.
We have a timeout. Titans.
Okay. That's our first
so
of the
Coach
second
Twirling or Hess saw something they wanted to make an adjustment to. So we'll see if Coach Peterson does a counter adjustment. So here we are. 7:46 left to go in the game. The Huskies with the ball, up 7, have a 4th and 8 on the 13-yard line.
Into the wind, which is why they are obviously going to be going for it, not kicking into it.
We saw the extra point with the wind, so probably a good call by Coach.
And we're 4th and long, 4th and 8, if you will. Remember, we've seen Herzberg 3 different times connect with Shaw on 3rd and long. Got to watch 25 somewhere in that soft zone.
So in that soft zone, do we set the backers back there, or do we bring some heat?
Yeah, so obviously the red zone here, our red zone D, they're not going to get as much depth as we had before on some of those plays. That would be the difference here. Our corners, our safeties going to be much more up in the box. So therefore that soft zone shouldn't be there in theory. But, maybe they run a rub route. Maybe they hit them on a quick slant. They're probably thinking the way they're playing on D, which is pretty good. They don't get it. They got to go, we got to go 87 yards. So,
real quick, Plattsmouth Blue Devils 34, Bennington 27, 10-18 left in the game. So here we go, Mark, 4th down, trips wide right, Owens your back, Shaw. Looks like we're bringing some heat. Shaw's rolling right.
Oh, he's got too much time.
Sees it. It is knocked down by C.J. Hood, broken up. Woo! We have 1st down Titans.
7:40 left in the ball game.
That's where we needed. That's what we needed.
That's a monster, Pat. Monster, man.
Okay.
Good D.
Here it comes.
Shaw is more than a capable quarterback, especially out on the edge there. I thought he had a decent amount of time. Didn't really throw it on a rope necessarily, but, C.J. Hood did a good play on that ball out there, and 1st down Titans.
I don't think it's an overstatement to say this might be the biggest possession of the season right now.
Yeah. Agreed. We got the wind.
With the wind,
left.
Trips, wide right, Langren your lone back. Hood single coverage, and Shaw's not out there with them. Hood has single coverage. They give us to Langren. He got a block. There's a hold. Not called. Thank you. I'll try not to talk about that. Uh-oh, looks like Consbrook comes off the field. Consbrook's on his back. Coming off. Myers is coming in for him. Looks like that might be a cramp, hopefully.
Yeah, looks like that is a cramp, hopefully.
We could use Consbrook's speed here, so hopefully he gets back in, Mark.
2nd and 6. Got 4 on that for Ben. Great stiff arm out on the edge there by Langren.
So, ball on the 17-yard line, 2nd and 6. Langren again, your lone back. H-back Meyer.
Look how tight their safeties are in that box. They are just daring us to throw that ball.
We lined up tight.
Pat, if you see this replay on here, their safeties are about 7 yards in the box, both safeties.
We lined up tight with Meyer at H-back and Carney in tight at the tight end. We only had singles out wide, so that was probably the adjustment they made once they saw that.
Their safeties
and that safety turned Langren in. The safety got outside, turned Langren in, and there was nothing there. So, big play. 3rd and 7. We'll call it 8. 3rd and 8. Meyer and Langren. Meyer lone back. Langren goes wide. We have twins right, left. Mishandled snap. Houseman brings it up. Gets a chance. He gets it off.
Oh.
And I'm not sure Rosenbaugh saw that.
I would agree.
So that is 3 mishandled snaps that we've had. So we don't have a choice but to punt, right, Mark?
Right, yeah. 4th and 8 inside.
6 minutes left.
We no question. Plenty of time left here. Plenty of time left. We got 2 timeouts.
Punting with the wind. Looks like Herzberg back deep, I believe.
Yeah, correct, Pat.
For got a punt off. Nice punt.
Great
Good punt. He's going to let it go. It's over. So he
Yes.
gets a huge goal. Huge
baby.
goal.
All the way down inside Aurora's, looks like the 13?
13-yard line. That kick was from the 15-yard line.
Nice.
So we're talking a 72-yard punt by James Carney.
Flip the field. That's with the
big.
wind.
With the wind.
Huge.
And got
folks.
a roll.
Yep. Way to change, way to flip the field here. Remember Aurora's field position in that 3rd quarter, right? Their worst field position was their own 41. Worst.
So here we go. So Consbrick is not back in yet, so we have McLean Meyer back at safety.
Looks like they're
going to move Ozenbaugh out at cornerback and
Yeah.
bring Hood to safety.
Looks like we got Hinkle in again on the line in front of the center, kind of running a 5-2 then.
Medill, Meyer, and Langren, your linebackers. We're coming in tight as they're lined up tight in their formation. Owens in the back. And
Hand out
give
to
us to
Owens on
Owens. He's
stretch.
going out wide, stretching it. Breaks one tackle and hit by Dylan Myers. Falls forward. Gain of, we're going to call it 3.
Yeah, I tell you what, he had initial contact just about a yard and then fought forward a couple more yards. I mean, he is
Maybe 4.
He's a tough runner.
Might have got 4. We're going to call it 4. 2nd and 6.
D-line for Norris. You got Bernheide, Broderson, Hinkle, Carney, and Van Cleve.
Shaw back. The give to Owens again. We're going to see a large dose of Owens.
Yes.
And he is just breaking tackle
Somebody
after
rip.
tackle after tackle.
We got a rip.
We're going for the ball. Oh, there's a penalty coming in. That's going to be a face mask, I believe. So we're going to add 15 to that run. That is a gain of 10, 20, about 22 yards.
This will be curious. There was a lineman who kind of trailed that play, came up and hit somebody at the end, but I never saw the face mask from this angle. Looks like Ozenbaugh's out. Consbrick's back in at safety. Face
It is
mask.
face mask.
Yep.
So we're going to add to the end of that run.
Here we had them pinned.
So
72-yard
they
punt.
called it an incidental face mask, so that was only a 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 on the Husky 42-yard line. And, Mark, we're just going to see a high dose of Sean Owens.
Yeah. I'd be shocked, Pat, if we saw anything but Sean Owens. I mean, I don't think they even put the ball out in the corner for passes unless they get in the 3rd and real long. They're not going to.
There it dropped the snap,
Thank
picked it up,
Just
and again,
enough.
guess who?
Yeah.
Meyer.
Mr. Tackle.
With no gain, tackle for no gain, as Shaw had an opening after he dropped that snap. So both quarterbacks are having an issue handling the snaps tonight.
Yeah, no moisture in the air. It's dry. Not sure if he got sweaty hands or what. I mean, it is kind of a warm November night.
Aurora keeps moving their tackles, switching their tackles both right and left.
They run unbalanced. Now they're unbalanced left here from the right hash. Twin backs.
Kimling and Owen. The give to Owen. Nope. Shaw keeps it.
Make him
pitch out.
Good job.
Kimling.
Good integrity. It's a good hit.
Consbrook back in, makes the tackle after the first down. Up ends Kimling.
Ben Langren did a great job stringing out the QB on that one. C.J. Hood did his job. Turned him back in.
So it's time for a stop or a turnover now, Mark.
Yep. Clock's melting, 4:02 and change. First down.
2 timeouts left for the Titans.
Yep, Aurora has
They're going to
3.
eat the play clock now.
Boy,
So, you know,
Pat, a fumbled snap right here, like we have seen a couple times, would be monstrous.
Kimling back with Owens. The 2
Play
backs
clock
with
down
Shaw.
to 1 second.
Give to Owens, and he finds breaks 2 tackles, make it 3, and brought down by 4 after a first down and a gain of 17. So we are going to have 1st and 10 Aurora on the Titan 32-yard line.
So I think they ran unbalanced left again and came back with a trap on the right side to Owens. Yep.
At this time,
kicked
we
out
have to
the
bring
guard,
everyone.
Kicked the guard out, kicked the DE. Our DE
Right?
turned it in.
We need to bring everyone to the line at this point in time. It's going to be Shaw and Owens with 1 second left on the clock every play.
Yep, agreed.
Get a stop, make it call a timeout. We need to bring our backers, all of them. And again, the give to Owens up the middle. He dives forward, tackled by Hinkle at the ankles. Dives forward for a gain of 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that wasn't Hinkle. I think that was Van Cleve as Hinkle comes into the game.
Got an update on Hastings GI Northwest, 42-28. 10 minutes to go in that ball game.
Is that Hastings leading?
Yes, Hastings up on GI Northwest, 42-28, 10 minutes left. Elkhorn's up 41-7.
Wow.
In the fourth. 41-7.
That is a surprise.
Wow.
For most any men. Okay, Kimling and Owens, your dual backs. The give to Owens again. I believe
gets his knees cut out. So actually, Pat, I correct myself. They just scored. GI Northwest just scored, so 42-35 now.
Okay, 42-35. So that's a ball game.
Yeah.
So 3rd and short.
Money
and
down
again,
here.
Shaw just waiting till the last second.
Yep.
It's going to be 1:40 left on this clock when they take the snap here. 2 timeouts left. Need something big.
They're in their total regular balanced line, tight end left with an H-back.
It's going to go to Owens. A high snap to give to Owens.
Gosh,
it's a first
that
down and
same
more.
Kick out.
And he stays in. He's out of bounds. They called him out. I think they called him out of bounds.
We
Stop
hope
the
they
clock.
It would stop at the first down to move the chains.
So it is first down. The ball is on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see, will the clock run?
Actually, they put that on the 17. First and 10 on the 17,
yep.
yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Minute 26, melting though.
The clock is running. 2 timeouts.
Play
Did we
clock
not
down to
use a
6.
timeout? Play clock down to
5, 4, 3. Somebody's taking a timeout here. And it is timeout.
So Aurora is taking the timeout.
Mm.
So Aurora's 1 first down away from winning this ball game for sure. The Titans have 2 timeouts, I believe.
Yes.
So I'm surprised we didn't use one on that 3rd down play, but it gives us 2 left. 1:14 left to go. So
this is going to be
2 timeouts.
Yep.
With 2 timeouts, do we have a chance to get the ball back?
It depends on if we can get them out of bounds on one of these for some reason. If they
just run it up the middle.
Right. If they run up the middle and
we'll
be
use
smart.
2 timeouts, and on the 3rd down, they'll be able to run the clock out.
If I'm Aurora, I really don't even hand off.
No, Shaw is just going to run it up the middle.
I simply follow Owens. If I'm Shaw, I just kind of tuck right back behind him as an extra blocker and just hold on. Aurora comes out here, looks like unbalanced left, tight end on the right side.
Always moving their big defensive tackle, Griffith.
They're just going to run right up to that right side.
Owens up the middle, and he breaks a tackle, almost breaks it. Timeout called by the Titans. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 on the 10-yard line.
10 seconds got out the clock on that one. Minute 7. 1 timeout left for Norris. 2nd and 3. I mean, you know where the ball's going.
I mean, we bring the house to Shaw and Owens, right?
Yeah. If this were me, we're going 8 in the box minimum. Maybe even cheat my safety down in there too.
Nothing to lose at this point in time, right?
If they're going to throw over the middle, make them. You clearly at 2nd and 3 with clock melting. There's got to be a stop, maybe a chance to strip or rip the ball, maybe a bad snap and recover. We can strike really quick on O, so not too concerned on that piece. Both teams back out there.
So here we go. The clock will start on the snap. it will be Shaw or Owens just running it up the middle. We're bringing everyone in, as we should.
Have a double flanker set out of Aurora here. With one split up top.
Move Owens to Shaw's left.
That's simply to get a kick out.
Run him
there.
right off the
Yeah,
ball.
We've seen that how many times?
He's held on again.
He's
Mr.
short.
Meyer. He's
Yep,
short.
timeout, Norris.
Called timeout.
Minute 2, so only
again. Guess who? Dylan Meyer.
That's about his 6 millionth tackle tonight. Minute 2 left. 5 seconds is all that went off the clock, Pat. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 2 and change here. But that's our last time out. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
So in theory, we make a stop. Clock will wind down. We'll see what they do on 4th. If we get there. First down, obviously, ball game's over. So up front for the Titans, we got Broderson. Let's see, who do we got in there? Broderson, Bernheide. Is that DeJong? Hinkle, Carney. Your typical D set up there.
And we're going to see a
kind of a pistol formation here, actually.
And it gives to Owens.
He's going to lose yards.
He's going to lose yards. Broderson.
Big time.
And Meyer. Woo! So.
Clock's running.
It's going to be 4th down.
It's going to be about 4th and 7. He lost about 5.
7, and there's going to be about 18 seconds left when they have to run the play.
Right.
So if they keep them from the first down, they will get a chance.
And if I'm Aurora, they're slightly into the wind. They're not kicking. Take any chance for a bad snap, to be returned to the house, blocked field goal, anything like that. They're not going to kick a field goal here. Clock goes down to 1. Timeout Aurora. That's their second. They technically have 1 left. Norris is out. 18.8 seconds left.
So 18.8 seconds left. It is 4th and 8. Call it 7. 4th and 7. The ball is on the 14 half-yard line.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if Titans keep them from a first down, they will get at least 1 chance.
Coming out of the dead ball of the timeout, so the ref will wind it. Step away from the ball at that point in time. Clock will start. Obviously, with the change of possession, assuming we stop them here, change of possession, ball goes to us, clock stopped. Free timeout from us. The key is we can't have, whether it's Shaw or Owens, because you know how that goes. That's how it's going to be. We can't have those guys break a tackle and run more time off.
So what does Coach Peterson call here? So Kimling and Owens in the backfield with Shaw.
Unbalanced left. They're going to come back.
Back left with Owens. Oh, Shaw's rolling right. Oh, Carney's there. Had a chance to stop him. He's going to roll. Oh, there's a penalty on the play.
They're going to
call a face mask, I believe.
Face mask on that. You got to be kidding me.
And that will be the ball game.
What a late.
I believe that's going to be an incidental face mask, which they will decline.
Yeah.
And it's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line with 9.9 seconds left.
Well, he's off my Christmas list, Pat. That's ref is
the ball game.
That's crazy. You can't decide a ball game by an incidental face mask piece. That's wow.
So Coach Peterson called something different there.
Yeah, so he was simply trying to get shot on
the
the
clock
edge. Just let
is
him run.
wound, and that'll be it.
That was a well-coached game.
No need to snap it.
Yeah, he's just trying to get Shaw out there to run clock. That's all he was trying to do on that piece. Let him run around for a little bit. Let the clock wind down.
Right. So that is the ball game. Aurora 28, Norris 21. Aurora will move forward.
Yeah. Pat, I'm going to update here real quick some of our big sponsors. If you want to get maybe, see if you can find the Norris volleyball updates by chance. So let me thank our sponsors here one more time for the year. Gaina Trucking and Excavating, First State Bank, Houseman Construction, Impact Athletics, Amy Argo with Inspro Insurance, Nebraska Tire Firth Farmer Co-op, Norris Association of Educators, Norris Athletic Booster Club, Norris Wrestling Club, Renee Guthard with Remax Concepts, U-Stop. Also our individual sponsors, Gina Bowe, Ken Tilford, John Heck, Margie Rice, The Treehouse in Hickman, Shelley Stokepart, Holly Parsley, Travis Ells, Cody Carlo, Sarah Scretta, and Chelsea Reeves. Thank you all so much. Big win on the road for Aurora. These guys have won now 8 out of 9, counting tonight.
A large dose
8 out of
Sean
9.
Owens
Yeah.
in the second half with the win and against the win.
Yeah.
And Mac Owens, I used to work with his grandpa. Grandpa Dick would definitely be smiling right now because he played one heck of a game tonight.
You know, their offense, they know who they are, right? I mean, they had a great job. The quarterback does a great job of keeping it in the belly for a little bit. He can roll out anytime. They didn't even have a turnover? Technically, it was just
no turnover, just a bad snap.
Just a bad snap that we, we turned it over at that point in time, but they didn't kill themselves. They're on the road. They did a good job. Controlled environment, 28-21.
So the volleyball game has not started yet. It's going to go off approximately about 9:30.
That's a late
They're
start.
waiting on a game, Elkhorn South game, it sounds like. Thanks for the update, Miss Cindy. So, Mark, summarize the season for the Norris Titans, as this will be the final game of the season.
You know, the senior class, it may not be big in pure numbers, but the senior class is huge. We're going to miss all those seniors, both in the trenches, backs, out in space. Those guys have been leaders and starters for quite some time. Obviously, as you said earlier, Dylan Meyer, all-time leading tackler. Seems like that guy's been playing for 9 or 10 years here, even though it's been 4. He started as a freshman, too, on the line a little bit when he had injuries back as a freshman. But, injuries were a big part of our year, right? We had guys,
for sure,
whether it was out for the year or whether out for 3 or 4 games and came back. A couple of those guys got hurt again on some pieces. And we're talking MCLs, ACLs.
Concussions.
Yep, concussions.
Shoulders.
Yep, torn shoulders, rotator cuff. I mean, we had all kinds of injuries. Everybody does. That's not an excuse, but, we had it at some impact spots.
A great season. Some big wins, definitely for Coach Torling and these boys.
Yep.
So I'll leave it with this. I would just like to thank you, Mark, for helping out tonight. A big shout-out and thanks goes to John Croker, as my partner in the past. Big thank you goes out to Mr. Carlson and his staff that does a great job of producing these games. And a shout-out to Houston Bowe and Cade Rice for allowing Mark and I to sit in their seat tonight.
Yeah, kept it warm.
Do whatever we can to make them proud. So, everyone, volleyball game's going to be starting here in about 7 minutes. I encourage you to go watch that game. And a big shout-out, Mark, and good luck wishes go to the Norris girls volleyball team and Coach Bosinger.
Yep.
Tonight as they take on Elkhorn in the semifinals of the state volleyball tournament.
Hopefully they get that win tonight. Hopefully they match up a Scott for the championship. Pat, real quick, Aurora, super impressed. Those guys came on the road. I've not seen much film. I've just heard all this. I know a lot of guys from Hastings who played them. They upset Hastings when Hastings #1. And they've been everything and more. They're way more physical than I ever was led to believe.
They have some battle-tested boys who do a good job. Do a good job for sure.
Yep. These guys could be a tough out. I'll tell you what. Did Bennington end up winning?
I don't have
or
that.
Plattsmouth, because they're going to play the winner of that.
Let's see what I can get on an update here.
I do have Hastings, Grand Island Northwest 42-42. 2:36
ball
left.
Game there. So
2:36 left. That is a normal game between GI Northwest and Hastings out there. Anybody who thought that was going to be a runaway is crazy. What a season for the Titans.
Great season. Great season. So I encourage everyone to go watch Norris girls volleyball team. I don't have an update here quite yet.
I do have Bennington lost.
Okay.
So Plattsmouth.
So Plattsmouth Aurora will be playing in the semifinals for the state championship game.
Yep. On
against
that
the
side.
winner of Hastings Grand Island Northwest and Elkhorn.
Right. Elkhorn took care of business.
Elkhorn's going to be a tough out.
Huge out.
Huge out. Huge out. So With that, we will call it a night. Again, Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate your help on this.
Pat,
Great
thanks for
job.
having me, bud. Appreciate it.
Great job. And with that, as always, lights out. Good night, all.
Tighten up.
Go Titans.
Good sportsmanship is about winning with integrity and losing with grace.
Athletics teach lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, referees, classmates, and teachers. There are few better places than in athletic competition to display respect for one another.
Take the oath of sportsmanship. Respect the rules, respect the officials, respect the opponents. Cheer for your team, not against the other.